person. Oh no, it's all a facade. This whole time he wasn't really a robot. What the fuck? Oh boy. And then he's gonna be booting up some other program in the background to make his capture frame rate at least 30 frames per second. Oh my god, who knew, dude? Spread the word. I was gonna say tell the papers, but I don't know what the hell a papers is. You know, except like toilet papers. I know what that is, right? Because I'm human. Just like you, I'm a fellow me person. How you doing? It's been approximately 48 hours since we last interfaced in this particular medium that is Twitch. Twitch streaming. Let's go. Poggers. I would like to broach with the community a possibility. Okay, I don't know if you're gonna like this or not. All right, and if you don't, just like let us settle for like a cool 24 hours. Okay, before you feel any particular way about it. You know how cool kids in their street vernacular say the word poggers or pogs? Well, in Final Fantasy lingo and lore, we use well, there's like Moogles, right? And the short for that is like Mog or Mog House or what. But how about we take the term for ourselves and expand upon it and say like Moggers? How about that? Or like Mogs for short.
No.
I'm talking to my viewership right now, all right? If you want your own viewership, you gotta stream yourself. You can't, did you hear the way she came at me like that? From across my shoulder, because she knows if I turn 180 degrees, my model is gonna break. I'm gonna snap my neck in real time. We could say that, right? I mean, it feels weird to say. Almost like I shouldn't. Like, Poggers is pretty straightforward, but Moggers, I don't know. Because, like, I guess maybe it's like, it's very close to, whatever the Harry Potter term is for people that can't cast magic. Pogger? No, it's Mogger, like this. Like that. Like I said, you don't have to feel any particular way about it right now. Just like let it sit there, let it stew a little bit, let it boil over. Muggles, yes. I don't want to get sued by Harry Potter. Not literally by Harry Potter because it's a fictional character. I don't want to get taken down by whatever his name Radcliffe is. Daniel Radcliffe. Does he even care at this point? Do any of us care? I don't know. Let's look for a party. I'm gonna be trying to get 44 summoner today. Should be possible. I don't really think that there's anything beyond just flatly not getting a party and not being able to make one that would stop us from achieving this goal. It's pretty easily achievable given the fact that it takes about as long to get from 1 to 51 as it is from, or sorry, 1 to 50 as it does from 51 to 75. So we're still in the much valued period of our job lifespan where it is possible, even reasonable, even able to be anticipated that we'll get at least 1 level per hour. Things don't really start to slow down until about 55 to 60 or so. So yeah, I'll just believe in the heart of the cards. If I do sound different in any way, it's because I've been doing a little bit of like a little brush stroke, a little dash, just like a little bit of audio balancing garnish on this cornucopia of ideas and dopamine subject food groups that we entertain ourselves with, or whatever the hell it is that I'm talking about on our on our streams. Let me catch up on chat. It'd be JKR or the parent company Warner Brothers. Yeah, man. All I know is that I can't do anything to upset Nintendo. JK Rowling or the parent company Warner Brothers isn't really going to care about anything that I do. Until if or when I become like Asmongold size and where I could just like basically like say something and generate news feeds. Nintendo will fucking crack down on me if I even put like the Mario hat on stream without broaching the subject with them first, and even then they'll probably say no. You know how they're like. I'll fucking take down anybody that even says the word Mario without paying them $1. It makes me wonder why they did away with that whole partner program that they were running for a while. You remember, Berries, Pepperidge Farm remembers when they were like, hey, if we want to make fair use videos on YouTube that feature any of our intellectual properties, you have to give us an additional 30% of whatever your revenue stream is tied to whatever it is that you're doing. No, we don't care, and yes, we will take you to court even if we might lose. It's not like you're gonna hire a lawyer and spend tens of thousands of dollars just to be able to tell us no. This isn't a Mario hat, Nintendo Chan. It's my Swiggle cap. Yeah, exactly. Right. Basically, I am what you would get if you put the most recent Mario Odyssey cap on like a toaster. Basically, it makes me. So if you want like a sexy robot man to just kind of like hang out and, you know, say like philosophy and stuff at you, then you need to get the Mario cap and put on a toaster like ASAP, like yesterday. I don't think it's likely that we're gonna get a party relatively quickly. I did put in my search comment that I'm okay to main heal because we're at 42, which means that we are at the cusp of obtaining all of our abilities. I have auto refresh. I have about 8 billion or so MP that I can apply to whatever is needed. So yeah, we're just gonna fucking sit in our favorite spot right here and stare down at the peasantry as they go about their business. We're gonna sit in our chair. And then we're gonna play some Thousand Arms. Hell yeah. Woo, let's go. I said let's go. My fucking... Hang on. Why aren't you working? Trying to reconnect the voice mod. You are currently connected to voice mod. Dude, I don't know what kind of like sexual frustration Stream Deck and voice mod need to work out between the two programs, but like you both come online at the same time. I shouldn't have to negotiate between you two. Like if voice mod is not on first, then Stream Deck is like, what the hell is a voice mod? If voice mod is not on first, then Stream Deck is like waiting on voice mod. So which is it? I press the button to make my OBS do stuff, so it's just this interaction between Stream Deck and OBS that they just need to work out. Just need to bang it out, bro. Speaking of which, allegedly, the fruits of my 6 to 7 month labor have possibly come to fruition. I said fruits twice, but fucking sue me, all right? I'll edit that out in the VOD in post. Fortech came out, and if he was trying to put on a show outside, he definitely succeeded because there was like a legion, aka exactly two ISP trucks, ISP maintenance trucks, you know, the ones with the ladders and whatnot that look like they know what they're doing. They were outside, and the guy came to me. Thank Christ it was somebody that I've interfaced with before. And he came up to me and he was like, yeah, I'm gonna test your thing real quick. We should have fixed the actual problem. And he explained to me, and I'm a good student, right? I learned from situations, so I took all this down just in case it matters later. He came in, he did his thing, he hooked up his shit to my shit, and he was like, everything looks good. And I said, did you find the problem? And he said, yes. As it turns out, there's some kind of amplifier that do be out and about. There's some amplifier thing, the amplifussy, as they say, and their technical internet maintainer language. Some part of it was loose, and they went up to it and unloosened it, or replaced it, or tightened it, or some hybridization of the two. Oh, you're so cute, Tomaine. That's a cute kitty. Yes, please. I'm sorry, I already have to leave you. It's not you, it's me. Just because I literally had to leave as soon as you showed up and sat next to me is just a freak coincidence. You don't cry. Don't cry. You and I will, I'm sure, be back here before long. You're warping out. Hey, listen. Hey, you're gorgeous. Oh, man. That's gonna become an inside joke, I'm pretty sure. Tomain's gonna be like, yeah, I tried to hang out with Stoic, and she was like, oops, sorry, got a party literally as soon as you showed up. What a freak coincidence.
Emotional damage.
Yeah, exactly. Did he say where we're going? No, he just said level sync 40. That's fine, I can swing that. That's actually great for me. So anyway, the guy was like, we replaced a part or tightened a part or loosened some part, and it was causing some kind of cursed feedback loop, my words, not his, that was making its way to you. And this was the unspoken part. I'm pretty sure I'm the only streamer in my town. So basically they should be paying me because I helped them find apparently an issue that was going to escalate. Had I not been so loud and so often about this particular problem. So you're fucking welcome, my town. They were like, yeah, it only happens like every 45 minutes, so that's why we didn't catch it for the longest time. And then he just kept bitching and bitching until apparently they got some kind of new piece of equipment that let them basically surgically pinpoint the cause of the problem and where it was. Now, most normies, none of us are normies, so I can say that word. Most normies will be like, they just don't understand, or it doesn't occur to them when small internet issues like these are going on, because most of the time anything that anyone is interacting with is downloading just enough of a buffer for any kind of interruption to not be noticed at all. It's only when you are uploading or needing to maintain some kind of... Thank you so much, Felicity. So good to see you. Dead Narwhal to you too. That's not Dead Narwhal, that's a melting snowman. Oh man. I don't know why my first thought was Dead Narwhal. It's because they have the horn. Like if you're not zooming in on it, you don't have your house to be hovering over it or whatnot. Isn't that it? Like, what kind of snowman has a horn in the forehead though? I can't be blamed for this. Is it upside down? No, because that's the mouth. It's the cheer wall. Why is it melting? So it was a narwhal. Is this new? Is this a global emote? Cheer wall. I broke my chat just by interacting with it. Okay, I cannot interact with anything. I'm just going to take it as read. I'm gonna have to roll my shit back. I'm now in this crossroads where the new unstable patch is breaking elements of my OBS when I interact with it, aka fucking all the time. But if I roll back to a stable version, I don't have a chat that goes literally the entire vertical length of the screen. So I can I either have to find some whatever unstable version I was on before and roll back to that and pray that doesn't fuck up anything else. Where are we going? Nothing was said to me. we're just running around. Can do Rancid Eyes at 8.5 Battalion Downs. I don't know what Rancid Eyes is. What? Oh, is it some kind of like Horizon added monster? I don't recognize that name at all. It's scaring me. It's scaring me, chat. Let me see what they're talking about. This might be one of those parties where they're like, yeah, I just saw that a party could be made, so I made one. Could also do corals at Yoder Jungle. Crystal. That's 40 to 42. Desert Beetles around Rev Rock in Western Altebba Desert is also good. Oh, what else, man? I mean, there's soldier crawlers, but nobody likes to fight those unless you have a white mage. What mob? Corals at 40. They said the word that they used was Rancid Eyes, which It's probably like a Hectize because it has kind of like a cursed name. I'm assuming it's Horizon added. Yeah, man. If I was the party lead, of which I am not. Okay, the party lead is a white mage. So it should be okay. Whatever it is. And because he's a white mage, I'm going to naturally assume that he has teleport yote, so I don't have to use one of my precious yote rings that I use in order to avoid human contact. All of you, are precious to me, okay? I'm talking about, like, other people, like gross people. I'm also not implying that teleporters are gross. It's just that statistically, it's likely that at least one of them is gross. And RNG is a big factor in this video game that we play that's old enough to vote and drink. I almost traded him to pay him for the teleport, and that would have been dumb. I would not have needed to do that. I don't know if we're gathering or what. I'll need a yote. Yep. Do you have it? Yes, I will. Yes, I will. So the moral of the story is about the ISP thing. I should have no more issues ever. Smile. I should be able to just press the button, conjure, and provide dopamine to my viewers, and then you consume said dopamine, and then wait. You basically just sit there with your with your fingers folded together, and you wait until the next time that I stream to be able to consume more content. And this is basically it's like an underwater symbiotic relationship. You know, like those fish that I could buy, I suppose. No worries. This person does not have it. He does not have it. I'm gonna do the ring. Good luck to everyone else. We'll have to teleport yo rings. I'll see you over there. I have a tele ring. I will see you over there. I'm getting examined by Caladrius. You got something to say to me, you big hairy truck? Just kidding. Love ya, buddy. Smile. All right, I am not able to go over there. Never mind. Ring is 63. I gotta disband to get a telly. All right, I'm gonna disband to get a telly. I am also going to rectangular snip my party list and keep it to the side so I don't forget what my own party lead's name is. Zanasso wants to telly us? Oh, alright. That works too. Ravnus from Tactics Ogre. If so awesome. If not, ignore me. Alright, so we do have... It's a good thing I fucking hesitated, huh? Rancidize or Aeroplus, mana burn mobs, yeah. Hey, No Flow. Animated enter gift pick to you too, my friend. Are my things working? It looks like it. It looks like you were able to hear that.
Oh my god!
Were you able to hear that too? That seemed like it was low. Your time has come to win amazing treats from Voice Mod and MSI. Play to win. I would appreciate it if you did not fucking pop up, give me a pop-up ad when I'm trying to interface with the software that I've already paid for. Thank you very much. What is this, Overwatch 2? Ah, man. Current events. I can make this louder. Oh my god, we did it. We did the Stoic Stream points challenge. Minimum was met.
Bing, 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 bingo.
Oh yeah!
I hit it on the mark.
write down that it was met, and I need to plan for that. LAN community challenge. Okay, so it probably won't be within the next few days. My personal guess is that it's going to be a next week thing. Not because I enjoy leading you around by a string, but because I need to, for this one in particular, I need to make sure that I'm psychologically prepped for it. Can't do rancid ice at H5. MT typo? No. I am ready. Gonna head over to you, Zan. I did not even realize that they're in Port Juno. So the Stoic stream, as I have said variously and many times on the stream, is like the Say Something Stoic Redeem, where I say something that is arguably helpful and general enough to mean something to at least one person in the chat. Some piece of self-help advice that I draw from the philosophy that I've been applying for about 9 to 10 years, drawn from a Greco-Roman philosophy that's about 2,000 years old, called Stoicism, hence the name. So it's gonna be like that. It's gonna be hearing that shit for about 3 hours. Is it gonna be the same type of fun, asterisk, as the other stream challenges? No, I can guarantee you that. Could it be vaguely interesting, even if it's not the same type of fun that you may or may not be accustomed to? Arguably, probably. If that explanation excites the shit out of you, then I will see you probably on Monday or whenever it is that I do it. But I mean, people dump their points into it, so, you know, assuming that there's at least the very minimum amount of demand, the minimum amount of demand for it. Oh my god, Azumanga Daioh deserves a rewatch. Hello, every Nyan. How are you? Fine, thank you.
Ultra Combo!
We're just waiting. I don't know if Poro is coming. He's AFK for a few, can go once Rin is here. I think Rin is here. Are we all here? Is Rin not here? Rin is very slowly making his way over. There she is. All right, we need to try to come up with skill chains. So let's do that. Browser toggle. Making sure that I don't dox myself. What is it? 40? 40. I can just do the safe thing and make sure that whatever summon thing I'm doing is the one that ends all the skill chains. Let's exclude all the Mythic, Relic, and Aeonic and Empyrean weapon skills. I don't think anyone has a Relic or a Mythic or Aeonic or Empyrean weapon. So, you know, we should be good on that. It looks like there's already a Beast Burn here, question mark. Already a Beast Burn here. We'll probably need to go somewhere else. Oh, there's already a Beast Burn, bro. There's already a Beast Burn. They do say in the wiki that there could be a Beast Burn here, but I'll let the party decide. I elect to just do teleport Altep. Or we can go, no, we can't. Like this is the biggest concentration of corals. Teleport Altep Beetles is also good. I don't know where they're going. Where are they going? My man's just took a carbuncle and fucking ran off. Where did he go? I can tell it to you guys and to Gunal Tepa. Thank you, Zanaso. Zanaso putting in work. Weird how this party doesn't have a Galka in it either. It's not my fucking fault. Yesterday, I had arguably an opportunity, and I tried to take it. Let the record show, I don't have anything against Galkas. All right? There was just that one time in Vanadelian Band Camp where I had the option to pick up a Galka versus a Taru, and I was like, the Taru has more MP, and that's somehow a slight against an entire race of asexually reproducing large dudes. It ain't. Anybody in my position would make the same. Would make the same. I guess it's not really an excuse either. I can't really reasonably be like, well, everybody does it. That's not really a good reasoning either, huh? But I didn't make this party. Okay, so that shit is true. I did not make the party. There's an Elvin. Like, Elvins are probably pretty close to Galka, right? Even though I made a guide video, quote unquote, semi-recently. I don't remember where Elvins stand in the grand scheme of MP distribution. We'll close the browser for now. And then we just go west. There's no universe where all the beetle spots are taken. There's none. So I'm just gonna head over there, and then we'll do skill chain calculation. I know you were calling Cal a truck earlier. Sounds like you hate Galkas. Just because I elected to not invite a Galka purely because of something that an aspect of their design that they cannot help, and I called them I called a Galka a truck, and I'm not a huge fan of pretty much every single one of their hairstyles except for the one that's like flat on the top. Does not mean shit. It's just a series of coincidences. You guys are making a mountain out of a molehill? Is that what they say? Humans say that, right? They say that shit all the time. Alls I know, and this is absolutely a deflection, by the way. Don't let me even begin to pull the wool over your eyes. Alls I'm saying is that I better get creamy smooth stability out of my OBS. Nobody should have any drops. I should be able to give you the highest possible definition and frame rate that a early 2000s MMORPG should be able to give you that you deserve. Like, you don't understand, chat. You're basically like my Klondike bar. I will scream and spit and holler and twerk at my ISP to get them to do the bare minimum that I expect from giving them entirely too much of my money per month. All right? Let there be no confusion on that. I will get weird in more ways than one. You know? If I have to walk in there and be like, oopsie doodles, I dropped my router. 1 second. And I pancake my metal booty on the counter. If that's what it takes to get the job done, then fucking sign me up. Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? I say as I look over my shoulder at the completely oblivious and terrified and in midst of calling the police attendant at the ISP office that's only open for like 2 hours physically. Once a week, if that. I'm not on like sub black mage, right? Okay, thank Christ. I'm on white mage. Oh man. A Bastoken Hume Patriot claiming to not dislike Galkas. I don't. That's why we have so many in our city. If we didn't like them, why would we have so many of them around? Like, listen to yourself. Like you're not even talking about like the recent advancements that Bastock has made in creating wildly untested infrastructure to try to draw power directly from the protocrystals, so that you know our completely for-profit electrical grids can run slightly cheaper. And overhead costs for the power company, understand, not for any of the citizens. The citizens have to pay the same, if not more. Because it's all going to come trickling down. It's a very trickle down bootstraps type situation for everyone. There wouldn't be any slums if the people in the slums would just not be poor. Okay? Like if you want to move up to Bastock markets from the mines, you gotta work for them adventuring coupons. Here looks okay. Yeah, this is fine. You're the Cornelia of our time, except not at all. I'm just running around. Sorry, I was talking. Over here is a goodish spot. This right here is good. There's plenty of places that they can pull from. I don't even know what Cornelia does. Cornelia is like the chick with the scarf, right? Like, what does she do? She just like I mean, I wasn't paying exactly great attention at what was happening during any time that pretty much any NPC was on the screen, except for Tenzin, to make fun of him for the fact that he was like, after you beat a boss, he was like, "Oh my god, what a hard-won battle." We really did a number on that godlike entity, huh? And I'm like, where the fuck were you, bro? You have a flaming sword of legend or some shit. Why do you hold on to that until we have to fight you? Spoilers for a 20-year-old video game. Before you escalate, I'm gonna... Okay, so we have 2 summoners. Let's just, I don't know. That's fine. 2 summoners. We're at the point now where we don't have to rely on single target skill chains. We gotta come up with some kind of skill chain that the Black Mage can exploit. Having a Black Mage more or less necessitates you to try to come up with a good or at least okay skill chain. So we'll tell it to look for skill chains that are level 2 or above. If you're interested in this calculator, I'm gonna plug it into chat here. And without this thing, even though it's only 95% right, it doesn't take into account the Horizon changes made to some elemental properties of some weapon skills, namely like axe and scythe and stuff like that. It is still about 90 to 95% accurate. So it's accurate, and then any kind of blanks can be filled by downloading like nerfs. Yes, it's the same nerf that's in chat. Nerfs add-on, which he's welcome to plug because he's a VIP. So he could do all sorts of things. He could show you a link to his add-on that I'm describing that accounts for said changes and shows them to you in a little UI, a GUI, sorry, in the game itself. Or he could post dick pics. If he wanted to, he could post like giant ASCII wieners if he really wanted to. I'm assuming that's not an ASCII wiener. It is not. So this is the only thing that allows me to do any kind of skill chains at all. If I did not have this, it would be just guessing based off of add-ons, or it would be looking at a chart, which wouldn't even be right because of the changes made by Horizon. Why they made those changes to begin with, I don't know. I'm not a developer, nor will I probably ever be for this game. So I'm sure that the reasons do be very good and all. What do we have here? We have fucking... Are we doing a burn and I just don't know it? Is that what's happening? We have three summoners? I don't even know what the fuck to do in a burn situation. Like, I know what Beastmasters do, but like, what do you... I'm scared. Poison Nails double punch. I kind of wanted a normal party, but if this is a burn without me even realizing it, you know, I'll take the extra experience. That is fine. Poison nails. What about some rock throw? Hmm? Everybody loves some rock throw. Double punch. It says claw also works. But I would prefer to have carbuncle out the whole time because I have the mitts. So I want to be able to make use of that. Oh, it sounds good. It sounds good, man. It sounds good. Double punching is super good. Guess depends on what you're magic bursting. I don't even know. I guess I could see what is out. I guess I could just see what is out and then try to base my behaviors around that. We'll just play it by ear. How about that? All right, I'm gonna go pee. I'll be right back. I'm all out of gamer bottles. I'll be right back. I just said that because that's what mana burns normally do. If I jump scared you, I apologize, chat. I was saying, what happened to my music? Let's put on one of the recently released Elden Ring tracks. So for those that aren't aware, because I haven't actually mentioned it out loud in a while, all the music, 99 to literally 100% of the music that you're going to be hearing on the channel is published by a group called Game Chops, who secure the rights for remixers under their label to certain video game tracks that are typically pretty well recognized, like tracks from Pokemon and like a lot of the Nintendo games, which is even more confusing to me because I can't even imagine the conversations that have to be had to remix any of Nintendo's music. But it is able to be streamed and like captured in video and whatnot without any kind of concern whatsoever that there's going to be a punishment or DMCA or content ID claim or copyright strike or anything like that. It just is available. You can just play it without having to worry about it, and it's all high quality. This is sometimes, if not a lot, I listen to a number of these tracks just while I'm doing things. While I'm doing things around the house or while I'm walking the dog or anything like that. I'm not sponsored, by the way, which is also a testament. Tail whip, double punches, gravity, darkness, punch, bring, strike, or shock strike, fusion. I mean, sure. Okay, so we are a burn, and I just did not even realize it. That's fine. I've been lured unknowingly into a burn. I don't have anything against burns per se. I do strongly prefer like traditional parties. But we're here. We're gonna try to do a good job. I'm ready for it.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Hi Sumi, how you doing? Let me make sure that this is actually working.
Aura. That wasn't that good. Aura.
How you doing today? I try to catch your streams as often as I can. You wonderful person. I failed to do that as of late, and this is something that I'm going to try to come to terms with over a long repeat number of introspective attempts to come to grips with this reality that I've created for myself. Burning Strike, Tail Whip is fragmentation. Burning Strike, Tail Whip, double punch. I'm gonna be honest, bruh. I'll be honest, bruh. I don't know about this. I can see people's TP and playing around that. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do when people have a bunch of summons out. I can't see when you're about to do something, except to have the general knowledge and understanding that you're probably gonna do whatever your given thing is every minute or so. So I guess I'll just be the guy. I'll do tail whips. I'll be the tail whip guy. Hell yeah, Chad, let's be the tail whip dude. Yeah.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
I'm good, thanks, and that was terrifying. Do you want just a normal one? I can do a normal one. Aura, aura. I'll do tail whips. Somebody has to be the guy. Somebody has to be the guy that says what kind of move, what kind of Pokemon move they're gonna do at the beginning of a summoner burn. I am also that guy that takes one for the team, and I eat purposefully, deliberately, the last cookie that's in every container. There is like a massive Sigma grind set mental association between people that go out of their way to eat the last cookie in a container because they know that nobody else will. Nobody else will because of some kind of like perceived guilt that's associated with the consumable. Okay? When I was in college, there was a cookie that was in a container that just sat on the fridge for like a fucking like 2 weeks or something, right? Like it was on the razor's edge of becoming like fully stale by the time that I got to it. I was the guy that made sure that cookie did not become stale in vain. And it was also roughly the same period of time where I lived with three other males that weren't really on top of hygiene or basic home care maintenance. So they made a pot of macaroni and cheese and let that shit sit there for a solid week and a half, to the point that I made a pact with my roommate, because we were split up into two sections where like we had living quarters left and right, and then a living room in between that we never used, and then a kitchen space like right below it, right, where this macaroni pot just sat there waiting for a like intervention, like a divine intervention to come and do something with it. And my roommate and my immediate roommate, sorry, were like, how long do you think it's going to take for the other people who made said macaroni pot to actually take care of it? Like, we should just wait to see how long it takes. And they just never. It just took them way longer. It took them way longer than it really should have. It really did. So there's my story. If you liked it, make sure that you like and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram and the Tic Tacs and whatever else. What is Zoomers use? You guys are all Zoomers, right? What do you use to interact with each other? Like something's got to be new on the very cutting edge of the social popular culture zeitgeist. One of y'all got to know. You're whipped, alright? I can relate to that. Probably a good reason I'm fat. Well, it can't come up that often. Ooh, who is pulling? What are we doing? Why? Who is pulling? The white mage is pulling? I have my Leviathan macro set ready to go. That's all I know. Oh my god, here we go, chat. My first literal ever summoner burn. Woo!
Oh, dude, force strength, force spam, leather belt.
Okay, go get him. Go get him. Tail whip. Look at all these Pokemon. Am I the only one that has a macro?
Disgusting!
Maybe I'm the only one that has a macro. Do we just keep him out? I guess we just keep him out. Isn't there a dedicated puller or something that's supposed to... I guess having a dedicated puller would be down one summon, right? Not enough main healing? What do you mean? We have four summoners. How much more main healing could you possibly need? You don't have enough black mages? We have like 5,000 summons. What do you mean? There's like, okay, so you guys see 4 summoners. What I see is 5 black mages, 5 healers, 5 bards, 5 beastmasters. That's what I see. I could probably just tail whip, and then if I'm gonna keep something out, I'll just keep Carbuncle out because it's not as much of a drain on my MP with my fancy beastmaster gloves. Please do not tell me that we're resting. After that, maybe this is a traditional party and it just looks like a burn. You know, you wish summoner was black mage. We have fucking bruh, physically NRP drags the mic closer to my mouth. We have like Shiva could do like Blizzard too. Like what are you talking about? When do we even get 3s? Is he serious? I don't know. I'll let you I'll let you figure that out. Who is going first? I will go first. You are opening with Burning Strike, then Stoic is doing Tail Whip, and then I'm closing with double penetration. Yeah, like you don't even get your third spell of any description until 51. Until Stone 2. We're basically black mages. We're basically black mages. All I know is that I was told that somebody is burning striking. Someone is burning striking. Or closest, what? Someone's burning striking, so I'm waiting until I see a burning strike. That burning strike hussy. Ooh, there it is! They're burning striking. And then I'm tail whipping. I'm the only one apparently that has any kind of call out, which is going to make this very fun for me. Instead of me watching the gang bang of special effects happening on the screen, I'm going to be watching this little text box at the bottom left. Instead. I love that for me. They literally only get 2 spells, tier 2 and tier 4. So you hear, see, here's the thing. Is that what I am hearing is, oh man, my glass of orange juice made from Cerita Bruta oranges is half full. Or sorry, half empty. I'm saying I see probably the most half full glass of Cerita or even Yagudo drink that I've ever seen, period. There is inside of you. There's inside of you a samurai that needs to open its third eye to the possibilities of what Summoner can bring to the table, Nerf, and I swear I will get you there. I will. You and I will. I'm not saying Summoner can't do damage. I'm also memeing. I also need to stress that enough. I can't stress that enough, is what I meant to say. Freudian slip right then. Hi, Cyber. I am memeing when I say this shit. I am memeing super hard. I do not actually, just for the record, on the record, by the record, I do not actually believe that summoners are white mage, black mage, bard, beastmaster hybrids. I think that I think that it is capable of being a stellar sub heal for sure. I did set off or at least what seemed to me to be setting off an individual in one of my friend groups when I was carrying on the way that I do with my memes about summoners' capabilities and grossly overselling them. And he was like, summoners are not actually healers because they need sub-white mage in order to do anything. And it was probably around then that I became self-aware that maybe I'm pushing the meme too hard. Even though there's a grain of truth to every exaggeration, I do not actually believe, again, for the record, to whomever it concerns, that summoners are capable of main healing in a vacuum. I should probably heal the... I do not have access to that. Okay, can we start healing the fucking black mage? They got down to 16. I can probably just like tail whip, right? I'll probably just do that. What's the little tail whip between bros? He is so stoic. I love him. I love you too, DA. Purely platonically. I do enjoy your streams. As is evidenced by our historical... I don't know where the sentence is gonna go. I was gonna say something like, I like it whenever you don't tank because of the implication that one time that you did tank, you were like, hey, I'll be on in 10 minutes. And I was like, does he mean 10 minutes or does he mean 10,000 minutes? And I should have just taken you at your word instead of grabbing the first paladin that became available within a couple minutes. Even though you and I clarified behind closed doors that you did tell me that you were totally fine with me picking up another tank if one appeared. Honestly, bruh, like between you and me and however many people that are in here that I don't know because I don't pay attention to my own viewer count for psychological reasons, I should have taken you as a tank. And not because I think that I would have had a genuinely good time or even better time, but the tank that we got was like a huge a-hole, so that definitely was the world making me keenly aware that a different reality could have come about if I had just waited literally 7 more minutes. Y'all start with fusion and let Rin get his MBs off, then Soak and I can finish it with gravitation after the second MB. I don't know, that does not track with me. I don't know what you're saying to me. I'm gonna tail whip after Burning Strike because that's the last piece of empirical information that I've received on what my course of action should be. All right. So Leviathan's coming out, and then I'm gonna leave the rest to Altana. Hi.
Thank you.
I became aware of you like 10 seconds after you started standing there. How was your day? Was it as wonderful as you are? If such a thing were possible? My chat is broken again. I need to roll this shit back.
Butter me up.
What do you mean? Is it working? I failed to do the thing. My chat is just perpetually broken. Oh my god.
I'm so sorry. Can now she's standing there like, she's not even running away from me. Is your dog broken? Are you?
So ever since I updated my thing, my OBS, my broadcasting software, to the latest unstable branch, random elements of my OBS turn completely white and flashbangs me. And all I can do to try to fix it is just close out of it completely. The element. If I close out of OBS itself, it's going to crash the stream. And pray that it does its job when I bring it back. Let me catch up on chat. Now that I have eyes on the inside, a la Bloodborne. Hi Perry, good to see you as always. Just having you here is a huge +2 morale boost. A passive trait, as it were. After serial debate, I have learned. He's so stoic. I love him. I love not being invited to parties. OTA, when's the next podcast coming out? 15 is out. Not this coming Monday, but next. 416 comes out. You might want to keep an eye out on the Level Sync podcast. When you do your next Level Sync podcast, can you talk about the price of photos and how they're extremely high and how I granted I am flipping mushroom stew for insane profits rapidly, but I would like to make yet more profits on each mushroom stew sold, and so being asked to put up or shut up an additional 60 to 100 gil just in Popoto investment is gross. And it should feel gross. The price of Popotos and Silbina milk is too high. Cut that shit out. Also, Silbina butter, you motherfuckers selling that shit for like 2,000 is nasty.
You were up here. I
What?
need you to bring it down here.
You should have heard me when I was screaming about my ISP. Like, there's a clip about that. I went off, like the most off that I've ever been on stream. Please forgive me. I'm getting interacted with outside the game. It also doesn't help that they're not doing callouts. Because they're not doing callouts, I don't know. I just see a wall of Pokemon doing things. Okay, it's very hard. Like, the blue text actually matters. It helps me track like what is happening last. I'm behind. Is the ISP tech buried in your backyard, or did they make it home? According to the fourth tech that came out, who was also the second tech that assisted me originally, who is also one of the only techs that came out to me that said that they knew what the actual problem was, and did just tell me to fucking talk to my router manufacturer and try to parse what port I can use best to go fuck myself. Sorry, I went back in time a little bit. I went to a dark place. Now you know what's happening. Nobody's doing callouts. I'm watching the orange text, or the yellow text rather. The RGB 66, the R66 G68, whatever the RGB combination is. A burning strike for Stoic. I thought that's what you were already doing. Congratulations. The fourth guy said that they found the actual cause of the problem. They said, quote, "We have a new piece of equipment that pointed us directly to where the cause was." And there was also additional, quote, open parentheses, syntax error bracket, that there was some kind of part that was in an amplifier that was causing a feedback loop or noise to travel back to me. And I guess because I'm the only MFer within like a 10-mile radius that relies on a literally uninterrupted internet in order to do something that I've been working on steadily for like 6 months, I can probably be blamed in a good way for fixing an issue that the rest of the town probably did not even know that they had. There was some kind of part and it was either replaced or tightened back up, and I should not experience any kind of issues ever again. And if I do, then they have some kind of quotation marks equipment, that will tell them again what is happening for the next time they bitch. And believe me, I will, because I have a fucking pamphlet that I'm ready to print out once my printer starts working. All right, I'm gonna get Leviathan out, and we are gonna be good to go. I don't know if you're still here, Perry, but how is your Pokemon Reborn stream experience going? The game must be pretty good if you're continuing with it. I haven't known you for very long, but you seem very, as the cool kids say, rizzed up. So, you know, that's good. That's good. You know what's going on. You know what the gamer's like. And you are a gamer, just like I am. We're both gamers. Let me know when this gets awkward. Why are we all tail whipping? I thought somebody was burning striking. Okay, I have been told to tail whip after a burning strike happens, so I am doing the burning strike. I have tail whipped. We have caused detonation. I'm just gonna be Leviathan because I wanted just good blood pact and zone out. You guys can close. Okay. We do have people that are just saying that they're ceasing. They're ceasing to just participate in this jungle gym of skill chains and weapon skills and whatnot. Super secret thing happening on Sunday Live. We'll start. Shout out DA Soccer 6. DA is a great individual that is fun to hang out with in the digital space that we all enjoy mutually. He's been doing a lot of streams recently with a charity organization whose name escapes me that helps kids. So you should like go follow him because that is like super good. If only we could all aspire to be so great. As long as someone closes and we start actually getting skill chains. I didn't choose this. I didn't choose to be part of a summoner burn party. I'm going to try to do the best that I can. I feel like I could do a lot more if people did callouts, but I'm also not here to play the game for you. So I'm not going to be like, hey, can you real quick go into all of your macros and add tail whipping, less than sign, T, more than sign. I feel like that's slightly above my guild grade. Not on my channel. Yeah, but you're the guy, one of the guys that does it. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know what the extra life was it. I don't know what the level sync Twitch thing is. But I'm gonna VIP you. VIP DA Soccer. I should have enough slots for this. Okay, you're now VIP. You can plug away all you want. Enjoy. You can send me the check later. You know, instead of sending it to the organization that helps the kids. I joke, by the way. Probably shouldn't joke about that. I'm gonna stop joking about that. Let's not joke about that. Yeah, but you can plug yourself as much as you want. You are VIP'd. That also means that you can post ASCII dick pictures in chat if you so desire. There you go. It's a good thing I didn't try to plug it because I was just going to do exclamation point SO level sync and basically leave it at that. I'm waiting for my burning strike. Maybe I don't do burning strike. Maybe I do. Did he use it? No. I'm ready to burning strike. Okay, they're just not doing it, and the black mage is dying. Can we heal the black mage, please? This is why I don't like burns. Okay, it's not that they don't get good XP per hour, even though we're definitely not getting good experience right now. Oh, thank you. Congratulations, ×3. I guess I should probably get rid of Leviathan for sure. It's because people like zone out, they get lazy. At least that is my extremely cursory understanding. Is that I mean, most of the game, if not all the game, boils down to doing commands in a row order, right? But there's some amount of adaptation that's happening behind the scenes in a traditional party. It's not literally the exact same combination of elements throughout the entire thing. They're still trying to make skill chains happen. I was handed Chinese food, I think, which was not asked for. Greatly appreciated, but I also don't have a fork. So I'm going to blitz over to my kitchen and acquire a utensil. I'll be right back.
Welcome home, such as it is.
Oh,
this
man.
squalid
Oh,
hamlet,
thank you, hero.
these
I
corrupted
appreciate you.
lands,
Kisses.
they are yours now, and you are bound to them.
Jukebox_hero, refund please.
Okay, we are back. Okay. Oh, it's a good thing too. I'm closing for Stoic last. I am Leviathan Tailwhip. That is my job. I Leviathan Tailwhip, and then when I am not in a position to Leviathan Tailwhip, and then I do something else. Got it. Locked in, ready to pog. Go get him. I am here to Burning Strike like a motherfucker. I'm ready. Do me. Summoner burn group, apparently. I did not know that going in. Would it have changed my willingness to accept? I don't know. If they had told me that it was going to be something approximate to a summoner burn, maybe I would have been like, nah, I'm looking for a traditional party. So I probably would be the only person on the planet that would willingly turn down a burn party for possibly less experience. Although getting a traditional party at this point would probably have been better. I'm gonna be honest with you, because with a ring, we're sitting at 10,000, and that's rapidly ticking down. So we're probably making a good 5,000 XP per hour once everything shakes out, which is like Valkyrim Dune's average, which is fine because I go into every situation in life or otherwise with borderline zero expectations, but in the grand scheme of things, is not great. I still think that we're probably gonna get 44, which was the original hope, but we're not gonna get there rapidly. Currently, we are 40. I don't get what you guys are doing, Detonation. I don't get it either. I don't know why. I don't know how summoner burns are supposed to function. Other than what you described, which is us trying to do skill chains, presumably with 2 to 3 summoners, and having like probably an additional black mage to really capitalize it. Instead, I think that it was a perfect storm type situation where the party lead, and I can't speak for them, this is all conjecture. The party lead probably thought to themselves, I see like 4 summoners, and I see a black mage, so we could probably treat it like a hybrid Beastmaster burn with extra benefits. Is my guess. Would be better for Black Mage to do level 2 to MB. Agreed. But if I were to interpose, and be like, hey, can we like not do a level 1 skill chain? There's already 2 people that are trying to be chefs in this kitchen, and I do not want to be the third. 1, because I cannot be fucked, and 2, because I have like a bowl of Chinese food that's next to me, and apparently it's all I can do to consume that, and summon Leviathan occasionally. I'll be willing to meet my party halfway. If they do party callouts when they're about to do stuff, I will absolutely raise my voice. But for right now, I'm just chilling. We're just doing a weird Beastmaster with extra steps burn party, and that's fine. We're listening to chill music. We got some of the best people on Twitch in my chat right now, just hanging out, being bros, shoulder to shoulder, butt to butt. I'm waiting for my burning strike that I thought was going to be here like 45 seconds ago. And yet that is not the case. There's no burning strike here. Bob, I can't give you any of this. You're wasting your time. I know there's no way that I can translate to you in dog language that you can't have my Chinese food. But that's just how it is. I'm sorry, my sweet baby. Please forgive me. My dog tries to remind me that she's there by putting her paw on my leg and then digging her nails as hard down physically into the meat part as she can as she paws downward. Nope, whoops, water toed by accident. Love that for me. Tried to take a bite and I saw the 2 burning strikes come out simultaneously. You want some Chinese, chat? Here comes the airplane. This has mushrooms in it, which is not great. It was not asked for, but I'm still gonna eat it. I'm just gonna have to set aside all the mushrooms in the world. I don't know about you, like there's not really much that exists that I would be happy to have mushrooms in. That may or may not cause me to become a social pariah. I'm not sure. It's about, what, 45 minutes? 45 minutes to an hour into the party, and the white mage is asking who is doing a frit. Nobody's responding. I'm doing Leviathan, so I'm not going to respond. My hand is going to shoot instantly into the air if he asks me who's doing Leviathan. That Lavussi is going crazy. Did you give up and order fried rice? No, I didn't. You don't even have a Beastmaster though? Isn't that a white mage? We have a white mage, 4 summoners, and a black mage. The white mage is apparently pulling. And boy howdy, are they borderline invincible when they're doing it? Because he has a holy breastplate on. The white mage is asking, I want to know when things are starting. If only there was some kind of like a /P command and then a statement that you could do to indicate when you're about to do things. I worked hard today. I'm not gonna. Oh, they did it. Let's go. One of us figured out the party command. I did water 3 again. Fuck me. Sorry. I did water 3. Sorry, I did water 2 again. Oh my god. It did a solid 29 damage. That's not bad. What are you waiting for? That's so fucking funny. Slash bind, page down, slash tail whip, semicolon slash P tail whip I desert beetle. I don't know what that is. Black mage is dying. We consider the holy grenade of Antioch. The only holy grenade that I'm familiar with is from Worms Armageddon. That doesn't mean anything to you. I don't know what the holy hand grenade of Antioch is. Is that like a Monty Python thing? Possibly. I'd have left that party personally, but that's just me. I'm already in it. If I leave now, I'm not going to have enough time to start another one. I accepted my fate the moment that I flagged. Once that exclamation point comes out, I am ready for Helm's Deep. Just because, you know, we're waiting on... it's like a very Gondor calls for aid type situation where we're waiting on Gandalf to come, except in this case, Gandalf never comes. NRP winks at chat. God help me if I eat this giant mushroom. I'm trying to think of something that I would willingly consume mushrooms from. I can't really think of anything. No, that's not true. That's not true. I will eat the Christ out of mushrooms if it's in hot and sour soup. But that's the only medium. If it's not in hot and sour soup, I won't be able to tolerate it at all. So yeah, if you wanna slap me into consuming mushrooms, there's your in between. All right, this time all you have to do is not water 2, and I should be set. The rest of the party is adapting. They're evolving. They're becoming stronger than I could have possibly imagined. They're doing callouts willingly in party, indicating their intention. So party callouts in Final Fantasy XI is a lot like, virtually indistinguishable from people that... This is gonna sound stupid, but let me cook for a second, okay? It's no different than using your turn signal. It's like you're basically asking everyone to turn signal for you, so it's not like a anarcho-capitalist state where you can get where everybody just, there's no laws. Nobody uses their turn signal ever, so nobody knows what direction anybody's going to be going in. Let's see. The one of the summoners says, "I don't know how to say this nicely. I like nothing about this party." So true. How could you say something so controversial yet so brave? They're using Birdie Strike? Hell yeah. And then a Frit immediately uses Double Punch, thereby rendering any possibility of a skill chain implausible. But yeah, doing callouts in a party indicating when you're gonna do a weapon skill is almost exactly like using a turn signal. You don't have to, but it's like signaling your intent to turn. You are signaling your intent to weapon skill. Thereby, the person behind you that's trying to figure out where you're going, or the person ahead of you that's trying to figure out if they even need to worry about you turning left when you're trying to go the opposite way instead of straight. So one of the other summoners is getting aggro on is going aggro on one of the other summoners, and that said summoner left and has warped out. And we're grabbing a rep for that person, apparently. That summoner that left was designated the problem child, based off of no empirical evidence that I could tell. I have mushroom PTSD, so I get it. What do you mean? I just picture you getting chased by a giant mushroom now. Lamau, my tiny child brain, probably thought that for sure. When I was little, my parents took us to this expensive restaurant. Mom ordered a steak. It wasn't a steak, it was a mushroom. It was the most disgusting thing I've ever had in my life, and now I can't eat mushroom or anything with it. We ended up eating Burger King that night. That sounds horrifying. That reminds me of this really weird situation that is unfortunately a core memory for me, where I watched a music video where for some reason they were melting Barbies on a grill, like a George Foreman grill. And I shit you not, my brain manifested a very strong smell of burning plastic for like a week after that. I don't know why. That was just such a trippy thing. Core memory unlocked, so true. Have you been doing crab dance? You told the story about your name on stream at least once when I was lurking, but do you have any intentions of like making your namesake realer than you probably should, like getting like a like doing crab decorations and getting like a live crab and having like a crab cam? I know for a fact that you have a pet cam because I remember and felt so bad for pretending to be like, I need the camera centered on the cat. The cat needs to be facing towards the camera, and I wasn't able to stop you in time. You actually, like the Chad, the Giga Chad that you are, you got up and you repositioned the cat to face the camera. Now that's a streamer. Shout out Professor Crab Dance. He's a good guy, very fun to interface with on everyone's favorite platform, Twitch, asterisk. You should like go to his channel and like follow him and stuff. His dry sense of humor is almost in tandem with my own. No Beatles. Somebody else is leaving. Somebody else just left. Or are we still with 5? I thought we got a 6th person for a second. We're sitting at a good 4,500 XP for the last like hour and 20 minutes. I don't know if we're literally waiting on a 6th to arrive, but we can play some Thousand Arms in between. We still haven't met the second waifu, man. Sense of humor is so dry, you could even say that it's wet. Yeah, like it it's like Gandhi from like Civilization 5, where he was told to be so peaceful that it ran into some kind of like integer overflow thing and made him like the most nuclear weapons prone player, faction, whatever you want to say. Hello. All right, we're gonna wait on this individual to get here, so we're gonna play some Thousand Arms. One thing I do need to say before I forget, because I've already forgotten like 4 times, we're doing a brand new thing, a very brand new, very exciting, make sure to tell your friends type of thing. Tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Regional Equivalent, and for every Thursday thereafter until people get sick of it, either you or my friend group or both. Barotrauma, multiplayer Barotrauma has been asked for. It's been pulled for. People want it. I am here to make sure that you get as much dopamine as you can possibly farm from your experience, from your streaming experiences with me. So we're doing multiplayer Barotrauma on Thursdays and on Saturdays. All right, we'll go. We only have like 5 minutes. I don't know where the second waifu is. I thought that she was supposed to ambush us. That is not the case. I don't know where she is, but I need her. I need her in my life. You'll understand why. I had the craziest, like, early teenager crush on her. You know, when I was just a young furtive pygmy. Too bad I can't go on dates like you do. How do you know me? You don't know me, dude. I just showed up over the mountain. Look at that JPEG fire. Make sure you warm your toesies, chat. Gonna go make dinner. Good luck with the XPs. Thank you so much. I'm definitely gonna need it, I think. Hey, Mono. How you doing, my friend? Dancing Link cast to you too. What are our spells? The new Black Mage asks. Who fucking knows, man? Water 2. Water 2 is our spells. Atoba is a town of shipmasters. There used to be many who could imbue spirits. It's sails and rudders. Nowadays, the only people who can do those things are from that town behind the closed gate. You guys can hear this, right? Okay, yeah, you can. Dark Acolytes appear in this area from time to time. So the Dark Acolytes in this universe are basically like Bash the Stampede from Trigon. You know, that whole thing, that whole wildly popular anime where they people just assume that they're like a natural disaster that can't be stopped. Apparently because they operate from the shadows with giant airships, and they just randomly go to different towns and bomb the shit out of them, and that's their thing. That's what gets them out of bed in the morning. We'll save here. I'm okay, thank you for asking. How's the day going? It's going good. I have been informed by my ISP that they have for sure, for realsies this time, just trust me bro, fixed my issue where every 45 minutes to an hour my bitrate would just die, and if it got bad enough, the stream would just disconnect and then reconnect without fail like a minute afterward. And I had apparently bitched so much and so often over such a long period of time that they invested in a quote new piece of equipment unquote to single out the cause of the issue and fix it, which was apparently a loose part in an amplifier that was causing some kind of feedback loop that found its way back to me. I don't even know what you said. This neighborhood has gone to hell. What's going on around here? I mean, it seems pretty nice. Wifo2, where are you? That's what I'm saying, dude. I thought you were supposed to ambush me. Hey, dude, what's happening? I would like to talk to this individual, please. Lighten up, kid. You gotta enjoy life. Let me bump up the sound a little bit. I feel like it should be louder for you. There we go. What would you like? Apparently nothing. I can't interact. I can't order anything. Can I take your order? No, apparently not. I cannot eat food. We'll pause once the other black mage is here so that we can give her the best tail whipping of all time. I would like more MP, please. This is like.
Do you want to play with me?
I mean, you can kind of tell because of the fact that she is a voice actor. This is waifu like number 6 or 7. We can go on unofficial dates with them.
Do you like girls?
No, I hate them. End of conversation. This is a dating game, okay? And when you date ladies enough, you extract like the vapors that they generate, like from the Victorian times, and put that into your weapons and armor.
Then would you do anything for a girl?
Hell yeah. Yes. Of course. Yes.
You're pretty good.
Yes.
That was fun. Thanks. You can have this. See you later.
Yes. What are you giving me? Besides a kiss on the mouth. She was cute. I think she's the Yuffie of this universe. I think she just robbed me. But I'm not sure. It didn't even say what I got. Did it even say what I got? I think it was Revive EX is what she just gave me, but there's no indicator. Oh my god, they're calling. Okay, we're gonna have to save state. Hit fine. Pause it. Fuck. Guess we'll play the video game. Let's go. Whatever y'all need me to do, I'll follow Stoic with Double Punch. We're trying to make a 3-person skill chain happen, which should be easy. I think at least one of the trio that are trying to make this skill chain sandwich work, other than me, is using party callouts, which is definitely going to help. For sure. I don't think it's normal, and please correct me if I'm wrong, for the white mage to be the puller. The white mage has swapped, evidently, to sub Carbuncle to sub Summoner. Is that normal? Probably not. I have never seen a burn party like this. He used Healing Ruby on himself. What a Chad. It did heal for 54, which I was not expecting. We technically did eat, sorry, not eat. That very different connotations. I'm not a cannibal. We did meet waifu number 7 prematurely. The game likes to do that sometimes. We met waifu number 5, or maybe I should say 5A, in the very first town that we went into in Thousand Arms. And that was exciting, even though I think we failed the date. If she was supposed to give something to us, I don't think we got there. I would like it if the Tar's self-preservation instinct kicked in. Nope, that's a fucking Manicore. That's a Manicore. I don't know if we can deal with this. It's a level 54. We cannot kill this unless unlevel sync. Yeah, unsync this. Leviathan is gonna die. Definitely unsync. Okay, they did unsync. Let's go. Sook already has a pet. Apparently within an inch of its life. Burning Strike. Do not double punch. Oh my god. I guess I'll use one of my 8,000 Yag drinks, dude. I don't really think I have a choice. Oh yeah, that's right, I have Divine Seal. Did you stop the sync? Yep. They did in fact stop the sync. Let's put out some gamer music. Yeah, this is good. No, actually, no, this is not good. Let's put some Kirby on. Leviathan is apparently dead. Oh, Kirby, where are you? There we go. Kirby always rules. A lot of Kirby games, at least semi-recently, have been very easy. Pepperidge Farm remembers when there was a Kirby Superstar from the Super Nintendo, and some of the games on that one were real spicy. Were pretty hard. Like the whole timed Meta Knight thing. Where the hell did this piece of shit even come from? Probably came within 19.9 of seeing you from whatever its path was. I'm ready. Something I noticed is that this add-on that I'm using, Chains, does not show me blood pact integration with other blood packs that may or may not be happening in the back end. Like, it's not, if somebody heat poison nails, it's not showing me even when I have the target selected. the different options that I have. We don't necessarily need that, but that would be nice, wouldn't it? What the hell is this symbol? Maximum MP is reduced. I've never seen that before. Am I gonna have to use a pro ether on this? I'm probably gonna have to. I'm probably gonna have to. I feel like everyone else is just mana cores do that. I've never seen that move before. Ravnus's instinct to sleep god was correct. I should have just called off Leviathan as soon as I saw that. But I also think that just killing it is probably going to be faster and easier, maybe. Yeah, this is fine. It's not great, but it's fine. We were definitely overdue for a party that was less than great. We did get a party recently that was above 9,000 experience an hour. So if anything, this is just bringing my expectations back in line. It sounds insane, but I'm really thankful for these parties that do not go well. Because it acts like it's basically is a panacea. Is that a word? It's some kind of like cure-all medicine against skyitis. It stops me from getting into a frame of mind where I expect all of my parties to be 10,000 XP or higher. Could I put myself in positions more regularly where that is actually the case? For sure. Yeah, I'm just gonna refer to my earlier statement where I just cannot be fucked. Yeah, we did it. 152 XP. Let's go. Poggers. Poggers. Everyone's real excited for Barotrauma. Thursdays, we're gonna be having everyone's favorite cat girl YouTuber, Felicity Ryan, joining us. She has exactly 20 minutes from when I last checked in Barotrauma. Basically went in, completed the tutorial, and then she's gonna be thrown into the literal deep end. I'm pretty sure that we're gonna do hard mode again. I did try to extract as much information as I possibly could out of the Discord and the wiki as to what hard mode actually is. But because it basically is just affecting like a million modifiers in the background, the only answer that I found is that it just makes Barotrauma just harder. Just that's it. Like quick and to the point. It just makes it do be harder and all that. It increases the chances that monster attacks are going to have more monsters. That the flavor of monster is going to be more intense, bigger, badder, feistier, sexier. Probably lower the volume a little bit. I didn't do it. You have no proof. What do you mean? I do agree that normal is sometimes stuff doesn't happen for maybe like a minute right at the beginning. I do think that there is a case for not wanting a fucking Charybdis to spawn in the first biome. As a way, if you're not familiar, if none of this means anything to you, okay? Barotrauma is a cooperative, science fiction-y. It's not. It's just. It's kind of like just like near future submarine cooperative horror gameplay that borrows a lot of spiritual mileage out of Space Station 13. I definitely fucked it. I'm way late on this. There's no way. Yeah, I fucked the timing on that. It's a good time. Extremely hectic. It takes a real long time before you have any kind of like intuitive knowledge on all the different ways that you can unfuck a situation. But that's part of the fun, TBH. Like when everyone is dying around you and there's holes in your sub and you're just trying to do everything that you can to survive between getting gangbanged by mud raptors and trying to find the closest source of morphine to keep yourself alive. That's where the game hits different. Saturday is gonna pop off. We in my friend group that's doing Barotrauma. Oh my god. I'm way too slow on this, dude. It's because I'm talking. Instead of watching chat the whole time. We got a solid 87 experience out of that one. we did exactly one fight and we're already down to almost nothing. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. We're gaming. Some of my friend group live on the complete opposite end of the world, which means that there's like a time difference of almost 5 to 6 hours. As a consequence, when we start on Saturday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Regional Equivalent, it's like 8 or 9 o'clock for them. So there's like 9 to 14 people. And it's really hard to find a sub that's going to be big enough to accommodate all those people because they all need diving suits to do anything. But we should have, my expectation is we should have at least 5 people. 5 or 6 people, including myself, on Thursdays. There is a chance, I'm going to warn you right now, if you're actively paying attention to your fun screen, there's a chance that because of the possibly time-limited edition of Barotrauma Thursdays that I may elect to not do a Saturday or not do a Friday occasionally. It depends on if I get streamer fatigue or not. So I work full-time. There is hopes to eventually make streaming my part-time. And eventually full-time, but that's like a... I understand everything that would involve. Okay, I harbor no illusions. I am all about keeping my expectations in check every step of the way. But I could see part-time or even pseudo part-time being something reasonable. Okay, they are tail whipping, or sorry, burning striking. I am tail whipping. I want to be able to do this exactly once. This hasn't been... I can't say that. I was gonna say like this hasn't been... I've had bad parties before. Okay, I know how to carry myself to myself when parties are not going my way. Typically I'm the party lead in those situations, so at the very least I can kind of make adjustments as needed. It's harder to do that when I am not the pilot at the helm. I do think that Nerf was correct, and that I probably should have left. The time to leave was arguably... Holy shit! Okay. The fucking... The Taru is hella dead. Somebody else leveled up, so that's exciting. So she what? She took... Okay, is there... We're not doing so hot. We're not doing so hot. One of the summoners is clapping repeatedly. Sorry, my LS is bidding on stuff from Sky Gods and I couldn't see HP. Or he's not really. It's not really doing so hot. It's fine. It's Yadingus's fault. Here we are. We're starting to lash out. Let's go. Everybody's spicy. We're all just getting a little spicy. That's okay. Sometimes, you know, it's a spice of life or some shit. Let's just eat some of our quickly deteriorating rice that we have on the side here. So, I've been getting rave reviews about merch, the merch I've been selling, which I'm grateful for. I got a hoodie sent out to me, so I could make sure that the print quality was like as good as I could feasibly make it, without, you know, before I ask people to spend their hard-earned Uncle American Sam dollars on it. I did have a print sent to me, or like a test of the mugs that are in the store. The mugs seem to be made by a different company, which is not necessarily a problem, but because they are white and the logo that I was using with the mugs specifically tailors off into like a white column at the very edges. The print quality, I think, did not translate very well. So I'm probably, for the time being, going to remove all option to order pure white on anything in the store, and I already unpublished the mugs and the blanket that are also pure white. I'm gonna upload some variant that has some kind of like background that prevents this from happening again. The clothing is good. The clothing is absolutely great. It's just the mugs that were affected. But just in case, I'm gonna temporarily remove everything that's white. Besides, I don't know. You have to be some kind of psychopath to order something that is pure white. Everything that I have is white is stained permanently, irrevocably. Everything that I have that's like light gray and darker is almost never stained. Like it's basically like ordering white sneakers and then being upset when they get dirty. Like, what do you expect? Is this Streamlabs store? Yeah. No, not the Streamlabs store, the Stream Elements store. Here, I'll post a link now. Shameless plug time. Merch. But of the people that have ordered clothing items, the prints have been great, if not better than great, because I uploaded a yet higher quality resolution logo version from the time that I ordered the hoodie for myself. And the hoodie that I ordered was good, so I'm very happy with that. haven't had any coffee today. So I'm running on fumes a little bit, and it's just occurred to me that I have a... Almost thought I was dead for a second there. I have a Ghost energy drink, orange cream flavor, right next to me that I had completely forgotten about. So let me take a hard swig of that. Some may call me psychopathic. In general, not just in relation to what I'm about to say. I went to my local grocery provisioner and I bought 3 containers, 64-ounce bottles of peppermint mocha creamer. Basically emptied out the creamer supply that was there and like the bottles. Like, you don't understand. I've been drinking peppermint mocha creamered coffee for just shy of 20 years. Ever since I was like a little baby robot. And my mom was like, "Hey, do you want to try coffee?" And I'm like, "No, it smells gross." And she's like, "Try it with creamer, you'll like it." And that basically set off like a Kingdom Hearts level chain of events that led to it's just like a cosmic knock-on effect of me going into my consumable establishment and buying literally all of the creamer that was there of a particular flavor. I don't know why it took the grocery stores near me this long to recognize that I would buy peppermint mocha. Like in basically, like, if you gave me an option, if there was a Costco near me and I could just get a pallet, just like a fucking pallet of peppermint mocha creamer, I would. I'm a huge hoe bag for that. So if you ever want to lure me into a false sense of security, that's how you do it. I almost water to it again. So hot right now. They should come out with a Zoolander 3. I don't know if that's a popular sentiment or not. I remember watching the first Zoolander movie about 1,000 times. I don't remember watching Zoolander 2 very much. I know that Ben Stiller, as we all are, is physically deteriorating. As all me people are getting older all the time. So he may not be able to... Maybe with makeup and like AI effects and stuff like that, he might be able to look like one-to-one like he did in Zoolander 1. But he could probably pull it off. It just got me thinking about all the movies that Ben Stiller was in during like the early 2000s. He's a good guy. He's a good man. Good Ben Stiller. If there was ever a Ben that Stillered, he was one of them. That's for sure. That's for sure, Tat.
Cornered, trapped, and forced to fight on.
I just want my normal party. Alright, my instinct is telling me, as the summoner is saying that he has to move a car so somebody can leave, I'm gonna music off, and then in between pulls, which apparently we all need a rest for, let's try to find our waifu. I'd like to activate my PS2 controller. Thousand Arms is so underrated. There is an active volcanic island off the coast. Somebody told me about the ancient ruins. Has a huge altar that's designed to hold a flame. Yep, that's whatever you're talking about for you. This is the secret sauce. We just need to play Thousand Arms between a pull. Because we're all basically keeping out our summons the entire time. Place near the lighthouse is perfect for a date. There's beautiful scenery there. The harbor is a good spot too. I don't know. What's our intimacy level? Mice? Our charisma is 3, which means we still can't take full advantage of the hot and sexy dates that we can go on yet. Don't you agree that the sea is so beautiful around here? That's why the people of Hatoba love it here. It does hurt a little bit that we're about almost 2 hours into the party and my XP ring is still active. Does not feel great. All right, they're doing stuff. Stuff is happening. Yeah, let's go. This is it. We just need to bounce. We just need to bounce between these two. That's how you do it. And then we tail whip. Was it ever a thing on retail that you could summon Odin? I really can't remember. It was talked about for the longest time. When Treasures of Batargon was still like a twinkle in Yasunori Mitsuda's eye. I don't know if that's the right developer name or what. I'll be honest with you. But they're like, oh my god, do you think that we'll be able to summon Odin? I'm sure on retail you can now.
The metal.
Oh my god, Solo and 26 friends, hello. My name is Stoic, and I'm like a variety streamer. NRP loops my hair behind my metallic ear that's made of synthetic meats and cheeses. We're playing everyone's favorite Final Fantasy 11, the bespoke Vidya game that's old enough to drink and vote. We are in a party that is not good. So we've been filling in the grievous losses in time and dopamine with a PS1 RPG that's all about waifu collecting and then taking said waifus on dates. And when they get like the vapors, you know, like the ladies do, then you take those vapors and you put them into your weapons and make them stronger, and then they do spells and stuff, and then you go kill the bad guy. We've gotten about, I would say, somewhere like 10,000 XP in about 2 hours, which I was definitely due for sure. Hey, let me catch up with chat. Hey Lath, good to see you. How's your stream? Oh, thank you. Is Final Fantasy 11? No, all the music that you're hearing is under a publisher called Game Chops. Game Chops goes out to certain video game composers and says, hey, if we give you a check, will you allow remixers under our label to remix your songs and then allow streamers and YouTubers to use said music without having to worry about DMCA claims or copyright strikes or content ID matches or anything like that? And then the composers, I assume, say something to the effect of, sure, hold my beer. Hi, Tierna. Bye, Tierna. All the music is at the top left. I don't remember what the song was because it's on shuffle that you were just listening to, so I'm sorry about that. But if you want to see what it is that you do be listening to with your ears and all that, that's where you find it. I'm a big hoback for that. Thank you for... Here, I don't even know what you clipped. Okay, pause it. I know that tons of stuff is happening in the background, but just like, what did you clip? And I could just get a palette, just like a fucking palette of peppermint mocha creamer. I would. I'm a huge hoback for that. That shit's just true. Just print it, ship it, flip it up and reverse it. Did Sky God? Which one? Or did you do Kieran? Because Because that Kiranasi got me acting unwise. I'm gonna be honest. Last boss, Rin needs to go. We're almost freed from this eternal torment. It would have been nice to get some kind of warning that we were ending ahead of time, but it would have also been nice for this to be like a party that I should feel worse about leaving. But it's okay. They can't all be winners. There was a little bit of toxicity going on in the background, a lot of summoner finger pointing, when really the core, the root of the issue was not anyone's particular performance, but the fact that we tried to be like a summoner beastmaster burn thing that tried to dabble into what a summoner burn traditionally does, but also focuses on having their summons out the entire time. There's a lot of aspects to this audio-visual soup that is not that's not parsing. Make the parsers parse, please. An Undertale song, typical Undertale. There's a lot of Undertale in this. There's a lot of Pokemon songs. There's a lot of Nintendo songs. There's even like a couple of really good Dearly Beloveds from Kingdom Hearts in here. The Black Mage is about to fucking die again. Jesus Christ, dude. I'd hate to be a Taro, man. One time in Bandcamp, I was almost a Taro. In the very beginning of my Final Fantasy XI career, quote unquote. Congratulations.
And reclusive.
Thank you so much for following, Beefy. I greatly appreciate it. What was I saying? I don't remember. Some. So if you're coming from Solo's chat and you're somehow still here, first of all, you know, you're a champ for doing so. Second of all, I basically have like a part of my brain that just generates like an AI, just random volumes of chat about like different subjects. So sometimes I will. What's that? No, I'm full. I don't want any more. I had enough from the burger. Did she make this? Oh my god. It was really nice. I am full though. And I also have to watch my hourglass figure. Because you know what happens? If I eat too much, it all goes to my boobs. And I already get stared enough as it is.
Bragging.
Quit bragging?
Yes, I wish.
You got big ol' honkers. What are you talking about? Like I have to, like when you turn the corner, I basically have to stop moving and let you get situated because your kablammers are so big. I'm telling you, you gotta get a license. You're gonna get pulled over because you have to have like one boob out the driver's window and the other boob out the passenger. Just crazy. Thank you. Is this your wife? Yes, we're talking about my wife right now. And me too. I think that we were kind of the streams were getting crossed there for a second. If any of y'all have seen my hot tub stream number 2, you know that I've got some pretty fearsome mamma grenades. It's like mammaries. That's what a boob is, right? Mammary. I know it's like 90% fatty tissues, but it's also like 10% something called like a mam, like a mammer, like a mammer jam, like marmalade. There's like marmalade in there somewhere. I really I'm good with biology and whatnot. I'm also a me person, so you know, if you need to be convinced of that, I know lots about the human body. They came back Monday. I have no boobs. That's a lie. Yeah, she's been here for 4 days. Something like that. I'm rapidly losing track of time and space. It's not going to help that we're going to be streaming for 4 days straight. Today, tomorrow, Friday, and then probably Saturday. Unless I'm really feeling fatigued. Which I think that the chances are good that I'm not. If I keep getting parties like the one that I got, then probably, yeah. Let's see. So if I had to put my finger on the scale of how I felt about that last party, it would be like 7.1, too much summoner. I'll take my +2s in chat now. This puts us in a weird situation, chat. I do not have enough time to start another party. And yet we still have like 45 minutes. So I'm going to run a poll. If you've enjoyed whatever the hell has been coming out of my mouth for the last 2 hours and you have not followed yet, following is a huge service to me. It is free to you, but it has a huge impact on the channel and how the algorithm decides to point people towards me. So I would greatly appreciate it, even if it's out of pity. Let's see here. Let's do a poll. Manage poll, new poll. What do something Final Fantasy 11 related? 1,000 arms. Find second waifu. Or maybe that's not gonna let me do it. Waifu RPG. What else? What else can we do? What else do I have on this thing? Some other PS1 thing. Cyberpunk 2077. What else do I have? Please hold. If you're thinking of going anywhere, like closing out the tab, you just fucking sit there, all right? I kind of fell out of fucking Planet Zoo a little bit. I don't know. We'll just roll with that. All right. I'm going to allow additional votes. You can spend Stoa coins on this. I'm going to run the poll for like 2 minutes, and then I'm going to go use the little robots room. I will be right back. Poll's running. Okay. We are back in the clack with some more exciting sea watching. Let's go. All right. Let's see how the poll's doing. Wow, you guys are really pulling up all the stops, huh? Don't make it all 13s, because if you make it all 13s, then it means that I choose. 13 votes, Final Fantasy 11. 12 votes, Waifu RPG. You motherfuckers. 13 votes, Waifu RPG. Some other PS1 thing. Nobody likes Cyberpunk? Probably because it's being played to death even as we speak. Something Final Fantasy 11 related? Somebody did the eBay bid thing where they waited until the last second to swing the vote super hard. Oh my god. All right, let me see if I can see a breakdown of who voted. I don't think it shows me fully. It shows who went crazy on the points. That's some good participation though, for sure. I voted once for Final Fantasy 11. Get snipe nerds. I knew somebody was going to do it. If not you, then it would have been somebody else to main. So we could probably pick up a job, I think. I think we're missing Bard. Even though the chances of me playing Bard is probably low. It do be low and all that. I think Bard and Dragoon is what we're missing. Dragoon, Final Fantasy 11 Classic. I was gonna make them all 13 for laughs. Waifu, dude, get Dragoon. Yeah, but it's just like Uggers. Like, when am I gonna Uggers, dude? What am I Shruggers even? When am I gonna play Dragoon though? I am gonna need a damage dealer at some point so I could fill that role. I'm looking up to how to do it. I'm gonna need a damage dealer of some description. It's just, I'm gonna be honest, and this is not gonna be a popular opinion. I don't like the way that Hume males hold spears. I think that it's pretty much just Mithra that hold a spear correctly. I think that there was some kind of argument or a design meeting that went really awry in early 2000s, you know, around like the Japanese developer dinner table, when they were like, hey, we know that there are halberd looking spears in the game. I think it would be more awkward for a halberd to be pointed forward than it would be for literally 99% of the other actual spear looking weapons to be held backward. And then they just ran with that. Female Hume is worse? Really? I mean, you would know because you have the Hume female model, but what do you mean? What, they hold it like a bat or something? I feel that, but for Elven female or human female. I have so many jobs I could level with you too. As Dragoon? Let's do it. I'll do it for you. We need a pickaxe apparently. Okay, let me equip Thief so I can get around a little bit faster. And we are going to be able to make use of the mushroom stew, giving us just enough to Thief Black Mage so that we can warp around more easily. So let's grab a pickaxe quickly. Miscellaneous. Pickaxe. 400. Don't mind if I duificate like a scythe. They hold it like the scythe? I mean, that for sure is worse, at least. At least the way that Hume males hold it, like, it kind of makes sense if you're gonna very slightly irritate the enemy by slapping them with basically like the blunt part of like a I don't know, dude. I don't know the reasoning why they have like 90% of the races hold a spear not facing forward. Like, you don't, like, who holds this like a conventional spear that way? Granted, I'm not a historian, okay? I know for a fact that I mean, the video game, what was it? I forget what it was called. It was some Ubisoft game where you could play like in basically like a 5v5 deathmatch type thing. It was very popular. It was like Vikings versus samurai versus knights. If you know, you know. We'll just leave it at that. I forget what it's called. Half swording, that's a technique. Half swording is when you have like a giant two-handed sword. And you grab, obviously with plated hands or like gloved hands or whatever, you grab the actual blade of the weapon and then you swing the pommel super hard like a mace into somebody in order to do like blunt damage. For Honor, yes, that's the one. All right, I'm not about the orange yellow drip or orange green drip. Wrong word. So let's equip the Thief drip. For those of you that wanted the Thief RPG to be played instead, I will make sure that if we end up in this situation again, there's not even going to be a poll. We're just going to play 1,000 Arms for the rest of the time. From a streamer to his much valued viewership, I will make that the case. I promise. Display head off. I hate the way that the thief hat looks. I understand that is what a bonnet looks like, but I choose to not participate in this reality where I do be having my drip out like that. I fucked it up. All right, we have our pickaxe. We need to go to our mini bit. Hell of a name. In Cargo Room A in Port Sandy. So let's go do that. I'll meet you halfway, waifu RPG voters. I'm gonna go to port, and we're gonna take the airship over to Sandoria. Because we need to be in Port Sandoria anyway, then we can play Thousand Arms. And it can be like a happy middle ground. Or maybe, like as 11 says in the critically acclaimed, or at least once critically acclaimed, where am I going? Horror series, Stranger Things once said, halfway happy. All right, we're gonna get in here. And we're gonna play Thousand Arms for at least guaranteed 10 minutes, which I think is like the entirety of the trip over. Ancient memories are not telling me why we didn't find the second waifu yet. Maybe we're supposed to get ambushed outside of town. 2 minutes until the airship comes. Waifu's on a plane. How can this music be so good? It's only one guy. How can he be so talented? There's quite a few artists that are on here. The Game Chops is just the name of the publisher, but all the music is high quality. Just type Game Chops, like discography, into your local Spotify client. It's banger after banger. There's not really much on there that I stood out to me as like, I don't like that. We are going to turn off temporarily while we do our waifu RPG. There's a lot of ships and boats in this town. Very observant, kid. I don't know why we're here, is the thing. Maybe this is where we need to go. Apparently not. That's where the spooky steel door with the pirate symbol is. Which I think is the entrance to some place I'm not going to spoil for you, because I imagine there's probably a sizable percentage of the people that tunes into me regularly that is interested in what shit in the story. Maybe I just randomly go into different places. The game is really good looking. It helps that it's up-resed a little bit, but for its time, it's great visually. It also does this thing between swapping kind of organically between anime style and chibi style. Sedina is in the mood, which means that we should be good to go if we get actual upgrades here. Hi Gerchi by Gerchi. Which weapon would you like to forge? Musa does not need any help whatsoever. I don't know if changing his weapon to light is going to fuck up his ability to do Twister Blade, and he's already strong enough as is, so I probably don't need to worry about that. We're just getting onto the boat real quick. The music is good. This game was extraordinarily, bizarrely, unforgivably slept on when it came out. This is like, this is one of 3 games that this developer ever made. And after this one, they didn't make anything else. Lol, that lurk message. Good. I'm glad that you enjoy it. It also implies that you've been turned into a robot of some description. Let's see. It's supposed to be ancient ruins. Maybe I just have to go into each of the houses. They said something about needing to be here, but I don't remember why. I'm just looking for a cutscene. If I really need to, I'm gonna look up a walkthrough. But I'm so convinced that we're gonna get ambushed. This game is very unforgiving, so buying buying potions and stuff actually matters. We did an accidental hardcore playthrough for a while and barely made it out of the ice caves alive without like soft locking ourselves. Maybe we need to sleep. What other games do they make? I don't know. This is the only one that got any kind of like notoriety. The developer's name was Red. That's it. Maybe I do need to sleep here. Yeah, so I'd like to save. Please enjoy my stay. Don't mind if I do.
Good morning.
Would you like to save your progress? No. I ain't no bitch. Says the man that uses gratuitous use of save states. Okay, so we checked everything out. We talked to waifu number 7, who we've not officially met yet. Maybe I need to go all the way to the end of the pier, or maybe I just need to leave. Sometimes, especially older RPGs, wanted you to exhaust literally every function. Bitches love harbors. That's what that guy just said. You want to go to the volcanic island? Nobody in Hitoba can help you. Maybe somebody from Langood can. Maybe that's the trigger. I discovered elemental spirit off the little the little ship traffic cone at the back. Another great game called Goemon. Could look it up sometime for PS1. I've not heard of it. It sounds like a Digimon. This song kind of fucks sped up 200%, huh? I have everything that you could want for a girl. Just for girls, though. No, thank you. Also, you need to play Final Fantasy VII with the 7th Heaven mods. I know. Every time this guy called Hero comes into my chat, he's like, "Hey, did you hear about any of them Final Fantasy VII upgrade mods?" I'm like, "No, actually, no, but it is bookmarked." Do we leave now? Are you ambushing me yet? No? I'd like to enter the town, please. Okay, fine. I guess I have to look up a walkthrough, dude. Let's bring up game facts. Game facts, 1,000 arms. Long may this king reign. D_Simpson from 2005. Thank you for your contribution. What is it? Hitoba. You'll be told by Sadie to go through Fortive to Hitoba. Head back to Fortive, where you'll be met by Musa, who offers to join you. Already joined me. After a while, Dark Acolytes will say things. Head west, a little south of the mountain range. There's a path that leads over the mountain, and follow it until the plot takes over. Sadina's commenting how she never let boys be before. Sadina appreciates you taking over for Jobble. Here's an elemental spirit. Continue down the path to the next level. West is a hotel. Upstairs is a hotel just above the stairs. They're on the dock. We met waifu number 7. Play with her to get a mini date. There's a shop to the east. Just the west of the smithy is a small house. Almost as... Wait. Go east to the next area while on the docks. There will be a smithy to the north, but there's no one inside. Almost as if they expected that you would need your privacy. Ooh, woo. Aura, aura. Just the west of the smithy is a small house you can't enter. East of the smithy is a date shop. At the end of the long pier, there's a statue and a lighthouse. Turn from that to go to the end of the pier. Once you talk to everyone in town, return to the guy standing by the docked boat. And you'll mention that you need to talk to an old guy.
What?
Oh my god. Return to the guy standing by the docked boat?
What?
Fucking hashtag PS1 era RPG things. I thank God every day for inventing turbo mode for the duck station. If you're curious, look for the old guy. Where's the old guy? Standing by the dock boat, you'll mention you need to talk to an old guy. You'll find the old guy at the bar. Oh, let's go. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. Where is he? I need my waifu. There he is. There he is. Ooh. A relic on the volcanic island. It's at the Cape. Haha, I know them all. I won't tell you for free. You got to beat me in a chili drinking contest first. I think you've been robbed, Tomaine. We're still on the airship, by the way. Come on, I'm warning you. Don't do it. He just wants to make a fool out of you. What kind of contest is that? Oh no, there's minigames. My ancient brain is telling me there's a minigame. Nobody else here has the information. Minigames in this is actually hard. Oh, he wants us to do the drinking thing. Musa, you can take care of this. Bring it on, baby. Back in Shootsford, I was known as the man with an iron stomach. No way am I going to lose to an old geezer. So this elderly gentleman is going to take us to a volcanic island that we need to go to for lore reasons, if we can outdrink him. Go, Musa, go! Go, Musa, go! That's one tough grandpa. You're not bad, kiddo, but you still got a lot to learn. You're not considered a real chili drinker. Okay, so they're drinking like some kind of literally spicy drink until your blood starts boiling. All right, we're gonna speed this up a little bit. Holy shit! Look, this guy's spinning around. You should probably stop. There he goes. You old man, are you okay? Tell me about the town behind the gate before you pass out. I'm getting old. Langood is the name of the town of the Cape behind the gate. People there are rumored to be pirates. That's why everyone's afraid of them. If anyone can get to a volcanic island, it's them. They don't trust outsiders, though. Gramps, my man, don't die on me. He's just asleep. Really? Don't worry, this happens all the time. Okay. Let me promise you, waifu RPG enjoyers, we will at least meet the second waifu. So that this like 2 to 3 week build up in real time can get resolved. Let's see. Would suggest you do some more recon work in town to find out more about these pirates. Go back to Long Dock with the lighthouse. Talk to the swordsman there. All right, we're gonna be gamers. The game was frozen. There appears to have been a minor frame drop. I'm going to assume that is just a fluke. And that there is no reason for my blood pressure to escalate ultra hard yet about my ISP. Where the fuck is this guy? Go out the Long Dock with the lighthouse. Talk to the swordsman there. But we were just there. Is that not the lighthouse? Where is it? Where's the lighthouse? So is that not it? This is gonna send me into space. Or is the lighthouse up here? Are you a lighthouse? Is this a lighthouse? It's so beautiful, blah, blah, blah. I don't think so. Where is it? I just want to see the waifus, dude. Where are they? Come on, man. I worked really hard today in putting information onto forums and then waiting until such a time comes where I can put additional information into more forums. Did I just not go far enough? Can I go up here? Can I enter? Ooh, there's development. What do you want? Foreigners don't belong here. Where are you people? I can't just let anybody inside. Is that what I wanted? Wait a minute. There'll be 2 gatekeepers. Talk to them again and again one more time. They'll get upset. Go inside and close the gate. Okay, we did not talk to them enough. This isn't a place for people like you. Go home. Man, what a pain in the ass. Did they even listen to us? Is there a reason they act this way? If we find out, we're one step closer to getting in. Let's find out what we need to know. Go back to town with the long dock and talk to the swordsman there. About a mysterious warrior. We're close, chat. We're like 3 sentences away from meeting the waifu. Long dock. Nobody has a dock longer than mine. Swordsman. That's not a swordsman. Is it you? Ever find out the mysterious warrior busted my sword? I'll show him a thing or two. Rumor is that he's outside of town. Like a woman in front of the smithy. Don't mind if I do. Say no more, my queen. Smithy. The Smithussy got me acting up. Okay, here we go. Talk. 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 The word that people are talking about has something to do with Langood, right? Oh, it's frightening. Okay, now what? I just want the waifu. That's all I care about. Talk to a woman in front of the smithy. You can scare the guy at the bar. Okay, bar time. There's way more legwork than I expected that there would be. But that's okay. Sometimes these RPGs are like that. Not responsible if you get in trouble. Or there's a mysterious warrior hanging around this area, breaking people's swords with a hammer. The fellas from Langood, you know, these people love causing trouble. Okay, you have been interfaced with. The man by the shop east of the hotel has more info. What do you want? I don't have a sword with me. You scare the crap out of me. The person's from Langood. You're only a child. You can't possibly be the warrior. Why are you looking at me that way? I was just kidding. Okay, we've interfaced with you. Go ahead and leave town. 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 It's coming. It's coming. Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? Okay, here it is. Here it is. Yes! 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 Is it the mysterious warrior? Oh, the theme song's coming in, dude. Here she is. Stop where you are. None shall pass without fighting me. This must be the warrior the townspeople were talking about. What should we do, mice? Leave it up to me, Sedina. Hey, you. Is it true you know about Langood? What? None of your business. It's your hammer against my sword. If I win, you tell me all that you know about Langood. Yeah, right. Your dull blade is no match for my strength. What did you say? You haven't even caught a glimpse of my sword yet? That's what she said. Wait, mice. Let me, the mighty warrior Musa, handle this. What's up with him? He's so gung-ho. I don't care. Oh my god, he is so powerful, quote unquote. Wow, that was a good hit. What an epic battle. Oh, well, here goes nothing. Twister Blade. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh my god!
What?
Transition time. Oh my god. Chat. Chat. Now you understand why I was basically obsessed with this game as like an early teenage robot. You're not bad. I've actually met someone who could resist my strongest attacks. It's been a long time since I've been this excited. All right, let's go. Oh my god, what's wrong?
What are you
Moose is
doing,
paralyzed again.
bro?
Well, you can't fight me because I'm a woman? Well, too bad, yeah. Where'd your confidence go, huh? Guess I was wrong about you. Game over? Don't even think about challenging me? Oh yeah, let's see about that. I'm gonna break your neck instead of your sword, punk. Oh my god, then we fight her. I'm gonna not do the fight yet. We'll save that for next time. All right, we're gonna save state this 3 times because I learned my lesson from that one time. Okay, we're gonna pause this. Wrong key there. Music back on. And we're gonna set it to lo-fi mode. Okay, and then back to it. So I need to do what? Cargo room port A, or cargo room A in Sayanoria. That do be the right one? Question mark. We'll just use Flea every time it's up. I do have the thief boost, so we get an extra 15 seconds. Assuming that I don't misclick the door and waste 10 of the seconds. Welcome to my civil shop. This is a departures door. I don't know how... Hello, Crab Dance. I don't know how fucking ports work. Alright, let's go through it. Enter the city. Don't mind if I do. I understand that we wasted at least 20 seconds of our flee. You also don't pay my private server subscription. It's been so long since I've done this one. What was it, the left one they need to go into? I have to talk to 2 NPCs. Presumably the only 2 NPCs that are in here. A poke to you too, my friend. Hear more about the Dragon King. Something lasted Dragoons. Blah blah blah. Living Wyvern. Lore about Dragoons. Go Bosno Oubliette. Talk to Novelmog, aka the guy that's implied to be a vampire. Oh, we can go to Upper Juno. Not Upper Juno, sorry. What is it? Upper Sandy for the quickest way over. If you're not hugely familiar with Final Fantasy XI and you have not somehow already done it, please, for the love of God, for yourself more than anything, do the Moghouse exit quest. It's relatively cheap. Doubly so if you get access to whatever the shop is that sells all the flowers in Upper Juno. And it saves you just so much time. Just go around, do the Moghouse exit quest in every city. You can thank me later. Or never. I don't even care if you thank me, just do it. Thousand Arms is also pretty big. Just in terms of like game length, there's a lot that's in it. They even have a mascot called the Damashi, which are like little ghost people. It was prime real estate, dude, for a fucking series, and it just I don't know if it's just because it was like towards the tail end of, or what I remember to be the tail end of the PS1 life cycle or what, but it just did not catch on. It was also at the height of Square Enix heavy hitters, like your Final Fantasies and whatnot, and it's very hard to be an RPG existing in that game space. But it had voice acting, and it had a world map. Visually, it looked amazing. The music was good. No other RPG during that time, or really since, from what I can remember, incorporated waifu dating into like the actual framework of the game. A lot of that shit is evergreen, for sure. It also helps that it's on an emulator, so when there is downtime during Final Fantasy XI, I could just pause it. I could just pause it when I'm not actively doing anything. I can engage the turbo mode whenever I need to. It's just nice. Everything is just nice about it. I don't know if this is an unpopular opinion or not, but I feel like Novelmog should go outside. If he is a vampire, I know that that's going to cause him some amount of psychological, if not physical harm. But my man should just go outside. As a prolific enjoyer of not being outside, I can understand where he's coming from. But there's no, like, PlayStation in here, dude. There's nothing for him to do. The Darksteel Curious set is that I'm seeing in real time right here. Absolutely putting in work. You literally never see the Darksteel Curious set used outside of NPCs and maybe my style lock, because it is relatively expensive to make. It took me like 140,000 to get just like a drip set created. Go to a cathedral and talk to Margarine. Go to a cathedral and talk to Morgian. Can I at least come for a night moonlight stroll? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. All right, we have fleet back, so don't mind if I do. I think this is one aspect that I'm less familiar with, or at least I did have the knowledge once and I've dumped it forever out of my brain. Is there a hard cap on how many merits you can get in general? Like ever, like period. This music is from is a recent release album that's from across all the like the Soulsborne games under Game Chops. Very happy with it. It's good for when you're unlocking Dragoon and whatnot. What was I saying? I don't even remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, the Darksteel set. So the Darksteel set is, you never see it, and even despite how good looking it is, it's basically only useful for style lock purposes if you're one of those people that care about that. AKA me. Because it is expensive and you don't get pretty much anything, any kind of real utility out of the stats on the armor itself. Like, it's a Paladin Dark Knight thing, right? I don't think warriors can even equip it. I guess I could see for myself. Morgian? What the fuck is Morgian? I guess I could click on his name to figure it out. Morgian? L7 inside the manuscript room? Morgian. I want to talk about Dragoon. Give me, please. What's this? You wish to learn of dragons? If only Dr. I'm not going to even try that name. Was here. Adventurers come to the right place. Young lad, you must understand there are holy dragons, and there's dragons of evil as well. Nothing urgent. I thought that the body was his. No, ellipses spam. Carry on. That's where you come in. There's a rumor that a wyvern has laid an egg in the maze of Shakrami. Oh no, they're gonna take me there, dude. I don't want to go to the maze. I don't want to go to the maze. Can we not? Can I just send a guy? I've got Gil. Can somebody else go in there for me? Buy a pickaxe and head to the maze of Shakrami. Oh, I guess I'll do that. I guess that's fine. To locate the maze of Shakrami, you need to go to Tarangi Canyon. Follow the map to the northeast corner. Let's refresh our MP. As a thief, it's very important for you to top up on your MP wherever possible. Blah, 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 go bring me something, blah. Yeah, it's like, oh, the ancient tweezers of time. We need to use the ancient tweezers of time in order to reverse discombobulate the gelatin of the proto-crystal, and then do a dab after recombobulating, and then if Frit's gonna come out and say he's gonna go rawr, and then you know how it goes. You know how this game is. And then Garuda and Shiva are gonna get summoned, and then they're gonna start kissing, and it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be crazy. Crazy cool. We should be able to go to fucking, what is it? Some outpost. I'm gonna be able to see. Go to Taragi Canyon. Oh my god. Just got a Maze Shock around me, dude. Teleport. Mia, can I have it? Money, you can have this. I would like to be warped to Mia, please. Post haste. I am willing to give you 1,000 of my finest guild pieces in order to accomplish this. I cannot be fucked to travel any more than I physically have to, so I'm just gonna pay the guy to teleport me and me out there. And then I'm gonna take a chocobo, even though I only have to ride for like 40 seconds. I don't care. I don't care. Yeah. Cold Shushu or Mia. Where is he? Rotten Lungs is a very interesting name for a white mage. More than anything. I mean, at least it's not like Big Fart Bucket or Tater Thought. Or some of the other names that I've seen. I've seen a Daddy's Belt also. That one is interesting. The Hero of Time, Daddy's Belt. Thank you. Take care. $1,000 guild, don't mind if I do. I think that 10 months ago, or sorry, 9 months when I started playing on the server, me spending 1,000 gil to go probably like 100 feet would have absolutely turned my stomach. When you're new, it's just scraping by like gil check by gil check. When your back is to the wall and you just sold like your last stack of like honeycomb or beehive chips, sorry, and that's like your big payday. Early game is wild. How's the music doing? Music balance looks good. I don't think this is going to take as long as I thought it was going to. Some of these quests are insanely long. Some of them are as quick as Ranger is, where you just... The whole plot is you just do be going out to some part of some cave somewhere in order to watch something die, and the longest part of the quest is just the whole watching the tiger die thing. We're 75, so we shouldn't get any aggro in here. Let's see, Holy Crest. Follow to map to the northeast corner until you find the entrance. Once inside, look at the excavation point. E7, G7, I8, K7, or L8 on the first floor. Oh my god. Oh, I should have brought my Paradomo stones or whatever they were called so I could trade it to the NPC that's in here, so that they can unlock Boneyard Gully or whatever. Even though I think I might have already done that. I can't remember. I think I might have already done that. Let's do /find stones. No, I apparently did not do that. I'm going to post a link in chat. Horizon. So that is a breakdown of literally every mod that I use, or add-on, sorry, along with all options that I've turned on the launcher. If you're ever curious about any aspect of my GUI, that do be where it all comes from. if you are so inclined, I have a new player series. Up to 5 parts have been uploaded already that are on youtube.com/@ProStoic. And you can hear me talk a whole lot, sometimes as much as 40 minutes, about different aspects of the game that are not obvious in any way, shape, or form. Made obvious to you. What was it? I7? Are these blue dots that are on my map dots here? Okay, we have Fleabag, so let's use that. Show me potato salad. There's no way that that's it. Is that it? Is this the spot that I can go? Oh my god. Is this streamer luck? We've dug up a wyvern egg. Let's go.
Ultra combo!
Now I'm gonna make some omelets. The eastern edge of Dragorago blah, blah, spine at K8 is a question mark. Return to Morgan. Do I have to, dude? Oh, I have to go back to fucking Sandoria. Nobody likes that place. Nobody likes it there. There's fucking bagpipes and whatnot. Disgusting. I mean, I know that the remastered music track doesn't include the bagpipes, or at the very least, de-emphasizes them. Woot, thank you so much, Jim, for the hype. I'm getting some secondhand hype from you. From that. If I was a gamer, I would go into my Mog house, change my job, get Flea back instantly, but it's just like the time that I would invest now going backward just to reset Flea duration is as long as it would take for me just to go there from where I am now. So I'm glad that we had this conversation about essentially nothing. Ron Farmy. Do you think they call it Ron Far because you have to run far to get this Dragoon quest done? You know what I'm saying? Because you're running far. So you're run far, chat. You're running really far. Activision Blizzard really needs to update some of these textures. That's all I'm saying. Is that I know that Bobby Kotick is basically out the door, and so it's really hard to implement last minute changes like this, but just like I don't know, like a tuft of grass or something. I've got like a gamer computer, and like I'm ready to have some RTX. Ready to activate ray tracing in Final Fantasy 11, and there's just no ray tracing anywhere. I'm gonna have to settle for pre-generated light sources instead of light sources being simulated in real time, which is my understanding of what ray tracing is. I'll be honest with you, sometimes and by people I mean like probably the people behind ray tracing, but ray tracing people are like, it's gonna change the game. And you see two different screenshots of ray tracing on versus ray tracing off, and I don't really see the difference. Like maybe the lights look more lighty, and it's just me. But I just don't understand the. Probably because I have not spent like $4,000 on my gaming PC. But I just don't understand why you would want to feel like your lights are more lighty in exchange for like 30 frames that you would be getting otherwise. At least Ron and Sarah are in the same zone as the city. Yeah, that's true. North Gustaberg is just all Gustaberg. The whole Gustaberg situation is fucked. Yeah, you are absolutely right on that. How many years has Bastok been in existence? Like 200 and they still have not installed like an elevator shaft or whatever to go from the east side of North Gusterberg down to the south side. Ironically, when Wings of the Goddess was out, I think that when you went into the past version of the zones, there was a teleporter or some kind of warp or something, some NPC, some type of like anomaly, like a Stalker Shadow of Chernobyl anomaly that you would interact with, and it would like phase shift you upward. It would teleport you like in the Star Wars or whatever, you know, like in Star Wars when they have like the teleporter and Simba's all like, beam me up, Jared. You remember. Are you giving me your Pepsi? Thank you so much. Huh? No, I'm saying like you were the last one to possess it, so it's your Pepsi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you gonna look Ellie out tonight, or
yeah? Yeah. No, I assume that I've been doing that. Yeah. That's fine. I love you too. You're my schmoops.
I love you, my schmoop.
Oh my god, stop! You're embarrassing me! My chat still thinks I'm cool. And you're ruining that. They think they have in their brain, like this, in their mental tapestry, that I'm like some kind of Sigma grindset Giga Chad, and every time you do shit like that, it messes with the illusion. You have to go talk to Mandarin Orange. You have to go talk to Margarine. I can't believe it's not margarine. Margarine is just another type of butter, right? What the hell is margarine? Isn't it just like butter? Blushing boss, so cute, so true. Are you still here? Oh my god. My street credit is not going to recover. The doctor is not in at the moment. Do you have business with the doctor? Is that egg really from a wyvern? Are you willing to help? Wonderful. Place it at the far eastern tip of the spine. Okay, now I think we engage in Mortal Kombat with somebody for some other reasons. Holy Christ, it's gonna make us go all the way out there and then we have to go back to the chateau. Ugh!
Slow down, I'm gonna spurt. Sorry.
Why? Why? I'm already here. Oh, Jesus. Because I didn't have enough foresight to just refresh my MP. We gotta wait for the thief to get MP so he can warp. Oh, we have to go to Dragussi's Spine at K8. That's AFK. Are you unlocking Dragoon? We sure are, my friend. We're unlocking the absolute hell out of it. Because we already dug up the wyvern egg, and then the doctor was like, oh, there's evil dragons, and then there's good dragons, and maybe if you go to the Dragaroga's Spine in Murphatod Mountains, you might find some secret to grow in your wyvern, and it's just like a whole thing. Like, can't we just like, can I pay for like a battle pass skip or something? Like, just give me like Ubisoft really needs to get this game under control, okay? And some of us work for a living in addition to streaming. Like four nights a week now. Monday, Wednesday, no, what is it? Like 5 nights a week now. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. No, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday was our going schedule. Now it's, for the time being, for a possible limited time, it's going to be Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Barotrauma multiplayer, Friday, Saturday, Barotrauma multiplayer. Like, just let me buy like a $60 skin that lets me skip the part where you have to go to Murphatod. Why did I even go outside? I'm trying to get it warped. Raid Shadow Legends would never make you do all this. That's what I'm saying, yes. And they also give you a free skeleton night when you sign up today using my referral code in the description. I am not sponsored. I'm pretty sure I have to legally tell you that I'm not sponsored when I make statements like that. I've already convinced half of the Final Fantasy XI player base that Summoner is like a black mage, white mage, bard, beastmaster, so I have to be really cautious about what I put out into the universe. I gotta be real careful on that one. We don't have to fight anything, right? No, we have to fucking go all over the goddamn place before we go to Gelspa Outpost and actually do it. I thought that we fought at the spine, but apparently that is not the case. Lower Juno. If you've enjoyed whatever the hell has come out of my mouth for the last like half an hour to 45 minutes, make sure that you mash that follow button. It has a sincerely huge impact on me. It's a simple action at no cost to you that has a big influence. Good night, sweetie. I love you more than that. Yes. I'd show you the bar graph that proves it, but I don't think you'd be interested. It does matter. It's science. So you're telling me that science doesn't matter? Hear the way that she talks to me about science? I'm a robot, so I'm basically like 90% science. You know how humans are made out of like 90% water? And the other 10% is like a mixture of grape jelly and ketchup? I'm sure bones are in there somewhere, so like there's some amount of like calcium, so maybe there's like a 0.1% amount of calcium in there. Oh, what is Myrfatod? I don't even remember because I don't go there if I can help it. Oregano. The soap spice. Oregano. Mountain. Maiden in Black is one of my favorite songs of all time. If you have not heard the mix by TPR, you are doing yourself a disservice by not immediately stopping what you're doing and going to and listening to it on YouTube. It's very haunting and moving. It makes me sad, and I'm all about feeling all those things at once. K8. AKA the very tip of the spear. Would it have been faster for me just to take a chocobo through Saramog and all the way to the end of the spine, or is it faster if I just go from the out? I mean, we're already here, so like, it's a moot question. It doesn't matter. But it's gonna fucking take us like 10 minutes to get there. But we are gonna unlock it tonight. We're 2 bullet points away from just doing the fight and getting it over with. Both suck? Yeah, they do both suck, don't they? I'm sure there's a lore reason why we have to go all the way out here. Let's see if we can find it while we're running. My name is Yakimadot. I am what you would call a student of Dr. O'Hurst. That egg, is that really from a wyvern? How would you like to try hatching that egg? The doctor told me that it would be dangerous, but I'd like to give it a try. Hell yeah, brother. That's what science is all about. Any true scientist would feel the same way. I know how to do it. Are you willing to help? You want to see it hatch? Take the egg and place it at the far eastern tip of the spine. If that wyvern has a holy crest, then there's a possible that a new dragoon may be born. Why do I have to take it to the spine? Why? In this giant wad of text here, does it explain to me why the holy crest matters? If the egg or the wyvern inside of it, sorry, I'm misinterpreting the lore even as I receive it. Are there wyverns that have a holy crest versus not having a holy crest? How does one quantify a holy crest? Can it have like half of a crest and still be fine, or would it only be like half wild? Is a crest what makes it domesticated? Is a crest like the toothpaste? Like if it doesn't have the holy crest, then its teeth are going to be in pretty bad shape, and then I have to spend inordinate amounts of gil in order to take it to a dragon veterinarian, so it's not like constantly shattering its teeth whenever it tries to do combat. Dragon spirit lives there. Oh, I see. Okay, now that that clarifies it. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Rahal was jealous of his friend Cyranoos for becoming a dragoon. He set a trap for him and saw him thrown into this very dungeon. That's how the Rahal, the Dragon Slayer tainted with Drake's blood, sees the office of the general. Your knights were left in the dark. Only person who can become Dragon Slayers are those who truly hate them. They're not after treasures or jewels, they just want to exterminate them. And you can wait to kill dragons and dragoons. Okay, but I just want to hold a spear forward. Is there an option for that? Is there some part of the lore that I could learn that lets me hold a spear correctly with the pointy side forward? I don't ask for a lot of anyone in general. Not my wife or my friends or my viewers. I just want to hold my spear forward. Is that so much to ask? Stoic, you okay, buddy? That was a bit of a strange tangent. Which fucking part? which part? I'm telling you, there's a dedicated chip in my brain that is just there to basically AI generate conversations while literally nothing is happening on the screen, or while we experience a subpar leveling experience for about 2 hours. It does a lot of the heavy lifting, and sometimes I just kind of like snap out of it, and that's around the time that I'm like, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, dragons and veterinarians. It just got stranger as it went on. Yeah. Yes, crest is watermark like paper monkey, or paper money. Holy crest, white strips, wyvern. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. See, the rest of chat gets it. See, this bullshit parade that we've been on has gotten us that much closer to our goal. Apparently, Josh is also unlocking the wyvern. Dragoon job. I get it. Yeah, no flow gets it. That's all the evidence I need that I was definitely getting somewhere with whatever the hell that I was saying. That's a greatsword paladin right there, man after my own heart. We beat an old man to death with a greatsword. Crushed the shit out of him in front of the local government office in Juneau when we got high enough. We did. It is unfortunate that we did not do the whole fight with the greatsword out, which is a mistake on my part. I underestimated it. But we absolutely pulverized that elderly person. With a weapon that is as much a blade as it is just a giant club from Dark Souls. You need intelligence plus 200 to learn proper polearm technique. I don't know if Dragoon ever gets that high. You might be thinking of retail. So, is this not amazing? I don't even know who you are. Can you get your crotch out of my face, bro? Behold a dragon after all this time. You've done well, Stoic. Now step back. I think... Oh no, what are you doing? Why? Why did you do that? I don't remember that. Stay where you are. Take a single step and this dragon's life is forfeit. Stab him in the eye. Oh no, he put on the Darksteel helmet. That's how you know he's evil. I know I also have a Darksteel helmet. Don't read into that. Only real evildoers wear Darksteel parts. That's the lesson of the day. You'll not become the dragon will consume you.
What are you doing, step bro?
I must finish off this creature to prevent the same tragedy from happening again. I just want my own dragon. He's feeling bad about it. He's hesitating, yeah. We need his power in our search for Cyranoos, do we? I'm pretty sure if he absorbed the soul of the dragon or whatever, he has kind of like a spiritual Wi-Fi signal that he's generating. So just use that. Just call the magic police and hunt him down. Return to Chateau d'Orgil and talk to Rahal. All right, let's go fucking... Let's... Why not? Let's just go to Sandori again, dude. Let's just go everywhere. Why don't we just why don't we just go to the Diabolo's chamber? Huh? And talk to the half-naked demon lord. Just for funsies, so he can give me some kind of quip. Some kind of funny statement. Like a one-liner where he's like, "Oh, you can't be the Dragon Lord. I am the Dragon Lord." And then you got a spear fight. You whip out your spear, and then Diabolus whips out his spear. And you just start spear fighting until one of you comes out on top. Heavy breathing, knees weak, mom spaghetti. You know how these quests are. I don't have to I don't have to break it down in such granular detail like this every time. I'm sorry about that. Travel time again. Just puts on helmet for no reason. Good one, Square Enix. That's how you know he's evil. It's when they do like a drip swap. When they style lock to something else. Maybe that could be a bit. Maybe if I get the Iron Musketeer set again, I could make a bit out of that. Like I style lock it to the very goody two shoes looking Iron Musketeer's gear, and then I hot swap it to the Dark Steel Cuirass set, so people know when I'm being a little bit naughty, when I'm being a little bit cheeky, a little sussy, a little tsundere. All right, time to run far again. The game is hanging. I cannot move. The Juno is shitting his pants. No, everyone can move but me. I cannot target anything. I have broken myself. I cannot move. Welcome to my magic service. Oh, that was fucking weird. What the hell is that? Ron, farm me, please. I feel like we're overloading the goblin here. He's taking 30 seconds to reply to me. That was weird. I don't know if you get this sometimes. I get it all the time. Maybe it's just because I'm too much of a gamer and I'm maneuvering through the Moghouse menus too often. But sometimes I will render myself unable to interact with anything. Like I'll be doing like a bunch of menu things while talking to my Moogle. And then if I exit out too quickly, it just stops me from being able to move or interact with anything. My only option is logging out. I get it all the time. It's weird, right? Oh yeah, that's right. I'm a thief. I have flee. I've learned that when you're talking to the teleport goblin, you have to be very intentional with your menu selections. If you try to rifle through his options too quickly, you will tell him, yes, I want to teleport, and then he just does nothing. I've learned, or maybe it's copium, I don't know, maybe it's 50-50, copium, not copium. But I believe that if you hesitate for like a second, a whole ass second, one Mississippi, when you're on the options saying, yes, teleport me, that's when he'll actually do it 100% of the time. Oh, Chateau d'Orgil, talk to Rahal, who's in the Royal Knight's quarters. Okay, so Northern Sandoria. Say no more. Just have to rest or select Moghouse through the main menu. Seems to unlock you again. Yeah. I think they changed it, or at least maybe I'm misremembering, but I thought they changed it where you're not required to log completely out of the game or shut it down. You know how when the login server would reset automatically every half an hour, and if you try to log out for any reason after said half an hour passed, that it would say that you've lost your connection, and then you would have to relog fully into the game anyway. I remember them saying something about not needing to do that anymore as long as you've successfully logged in once. But ever since they made that change, whenever I try to log out after whatever the amount of time is, I'm assuming it's still half an hour. Instead of it showing me an error code, it would just black screen. And I would have to completely shut down or close out of the client entirely anyway. He's a gobby, not overly fast, almost like a robot. I mean, that's true. I don't really move around too much. Like I can do this. Got pretty good range of movement. I can stretch upward. I can look a little bit downward, sort of. I can shrink down a little bit. But I don't really move anywhere, nor would I really want to, because I'm trying to conserve a lot of my caloric content. So much of what I consume on a daily basis, just like any other meat person, gets focused, channeled into creating constant word salad, just a torrential downpour of random subjects that are loosely tied or otherwise to whatever it is that's currently on the screen. For entertainment purposes. Let's see. So moving is basically like counterintuitive for me. I also try to just avoid going outside because outside there are bugs and people that are trying to talk to you. you know how it is. You know how the outside is. Turn to Chateau, talk to Rahal, who's in the Royal Knights quarters. If you wait, that black screen turns into an error code. Okay, so my feeling is right then to just completely log out then. All right, talk to Rahal. We're on the second to last bullet point right now. Okay, we have acquired the key item. Now we have to go to Gelsba for reasons. Defeat Cyranus to complete the quest. Job Dragoon may take a few minutes to appear on your menu. Thank you for italicizing that so it draw my attention to the end of the sentence. And now we're going to beat his ass. I'm assuming that we could do it as a level 75. I would be very surprised if I could not. He is level 40, so I absolutely would assume so. We might not even need to change. To be honest, do I have any Shihai? No, we'll just change. It's fine. I'm definitely going Black Mage, or sorry, Paladin Black Mage. I prefer my human interactions to be solely virtual. Yeah, me too. So true, bestie. The HUD beat up Dragon. Murray yesterday crashed Dyna Valkyrim. Today crashed Zone during Jailer Prudence. That sucks. Oh, I'm reading that in chat now. Did you need to spend some kind of key item? You'll be Dragoon. Dragoon your nuts across his face with how easy it is.
That's fucking teamwork. Excellent.
That shit is that's just real shit. That's just real talk right there. Paladin. We'll keep it as Black Mage. I don't need to be anything other than this to kill this man. Oh. I mean, I don't feel bad about killing this individual because he swung a sword at a dragoon, or sorry, a dragon or wyvern. I don't know, fucking baby dragon. And wyverns in this video game are the closest approximation that we're gonna get to dogs. I don't think dogs exist in this universe, right? Wait, no, they kind of do. Like, there's wolves. They kind of do. There's like undead dogs, but like there's no living dogs. I'm raising some questions that are starting to alarm me. You have it's just literally all the dogs are undead, and you have Fenrir, but he's like a magical dog spirit, so he's like a puppy spirit, so I don't think he really counts as like a dog as we would understand it, like a just domesticated household pet. There's no living dogs in this universe. And it's probably because of probably because of people like this I'm about to kill. So I'm doing the world a service. I'm basically like black. I almost said my brain is melting, dude. I probably should just fucking shut up for the rest of the stream. I'm like Batman or Deadpool or like a robotic mix between the two. If I could get a chatter to please, like with extreme haste, like scratch my back, please. Ah. Oh man, it's in a spot that I can't reach it. I'm about to scream. I need to use a pencil. This is emergency. Oh yeah. Yeah, dude. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, shit. Rest in peace, earphone users. The pencil is all you need. Solve most problems. Thank you for the hype. I appreciate the hype. Oh man. Though ads help support me, I don't like them. You can avoid ads in their entirety and help the channel in a big way by subbing. If you feel like being particularly kind to me and you have an Amazon Prime subscription available, that would be nice. Although I know that is a that's an economy thing, dude. You only get one of those per month. As long as you're ultimately enjoying my leet and or dank content, that's all I ultimately want. Also buy my shirts. 15-second chocobo ride, here we go. Dude, I unironically went on full autopilot. I'm not even doing it as a meme now. Granted, it's 250 gil, which is truly nothing. It's in retrospect, is it worth it to spend 250 gil on a 15-second chocobo ride? Absolutely not. Would I probably do it anyway had I been conscious of my actions in the moment? Yes. I'm not gonna lie to you. Worth it? For sure. All right. Now, is it just the hut that I have to like wait outside of it, or is there like a travel to the hut in G10? G10. Okay, so it is that hut. We can whip out the Espadon for this one. I feel like I'm really gonna need this extra 3 damage. This extra 3 DPS. It could really come down to the wire on this one. Gotta crack some omelets to make an egg, chat. Sometimes you gotta use every part of the buffalo. When life hands you oranges, you gotta make some limeade. Great sword it is. I am so sorry to disappoint you. I do not have a great sword anymore. I couldn't justify it, man. Which is also a horrible thing to hear myself say out loud. I've got 80 slots, but so much of it now is summoner stuff. Are you even a true paladin? No. Not anymore, not without my greatsword. I'm something masquerading as a paladin, just creating a very very convincing illusion of something wrapped in a paladin facade. It doesn't look like these people are doing anything. I'm just gonna... Oh, hey Spire. You guys using this hut? I need to kill a man for lore reasons to unlock Dragoon. Alrighty. Should be quick. Leaving a man in twain always is. The Holy Crest. Let's go. Gamer music. We gotta hype ourselves up. Gamer music. Wait, something's odd about the dragon. We may be out of time. Leave this to me. Really gotta be gamers on this one, chat. We gotta hype ourselves up. Hype ourselves up. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Adrenaline coursing through my veins. Oh no, not that guy. Fucking all that armor and it did nothing. Our back is to the wall on this one. I don't know how we're gonna make it out alive. It might be a one life for another, dude. Might be one life for another. Oh fuck, now he's a dragon. Nobody told me that he was gonna be a dragon or whatever. Okay. I can do this. Stop freaking out. Just remember your training. Remember your philosophy. Even if you're to die here, now, in real time, that's okay. You might embarrass yourself in front of chat. You might not make it out of this one alive. Or even with your reputation intact. Okay, we're gonna do it. Okay, we need to make sure that we protect here. We need to make sure that I'm freaking out. I gotta stop myself from fucking freaking out on this one, dude. It's all digital. It's just ones and zeros, chat. It's just ones and zeros. Is there anything else I could do to help myself? No. If we need it, we have the Vile Elixirs. We have the Vile Elixir +1. We have the High Re-Raiser and the Re-Raiser. We might be able to squeak by a win on those. All right, stop stalling. Let's get in there. Oh, he's so fast. For my ancestors, dude. Oh, fuck! He's got my butthole. Oh, he's got my butthole. He's pulling it out of my body. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, he's giving me a wet willy. He's going behind me and taking my underpants and pulling them up and putting them over my dark steel helmet. Oh, it's gonna come down to the wire. It's gonna come down to the wire. I'm dying. Forgot to tell you all, this is actually... Oh, we killed him. I don't know why there's whale noises. Ooh, if you thought that was a hype as shit known to man, make sure you mash that follow button. Like and subscribe. Follow me on the Instagram and the TikToks. We did it. By the skin of our teeth and the teeth next to us. The teeth of the people next to us is what I meant to say. I didn't really finish the sentence. Sir News, so you alright? Hurry, take this. Wait, so like we like this guy? I don't really know what's happening. Is this like another Beastmaster type situation? Please stop making sounds like that. No. I'm not gonna stop making sounds like that. I'm gonna VIP you, Jim. My instincts are telling me to do that, so feel free to post like dick pics and stuff in chat. Don't actually do that. I've avoided being TOS this long. I almost got below 1225 HPs. Yeah, dude, that's basically like 1226 HPs before I fucking die and have to run all the way back out here again. I need more time to think. I almost just named him the vanilla name. What do we... Delphine? That's kind of like a streamer name, right? Like Belle Delphine? She would like that. Maybe she would pay attention to me and give me a discount on her bathwater. I used to always name it Aizen-san. But some of these people just don't pick. Maybe I pick Quickwaru because it makes me think about Heartsocket, another great Final Fantasy XI streamer. Nobody picks any of these. Like, I see maybe like 4 of these names get picked. You imprinted? Yeah. Let's name it Delphine. That's kind of a meme. I like that. The battlefield clear time was 3 minutes and seconds. The current battlefield clear time record is 38 seconds. Dragoon, let's go. See ya. Oh my god. It's the same lady. It was meant to be. Unironically, I called my Dragoon Delphine, so it is very strange and interesting that a Delphine was outside and I had no idea. Take care. All right, I'm out. There's more names you can change to later. Oh, what do you mean? You can actually change the name? Or do you mean like later on they release more names? Can you go to Norg and select a whole different list? Really? I didn't even know that was a thing. Is that a quest? Or can you just go to Norg and... I didn't even realize you could change the name. That's weird. Okay, that's it. That's all we're going to do tonight. Next stream is going to be literally tomorrow as part of our brand new additional day of streaming. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Regional Equivalent. We're going to be playing multiplayer Barotrauma with the wonderful Felicity Ryan. Shout out Felicity Ryan. She is wonderful in about 1,000 different ways and deserves every follow that she gets. The more eyes on her, the better. As far as I'm concerned, we're also gonna be playing with like a bunch of others in my friend group. Spooky sub time. Who doesn't love that? Let's send you over to DA is doing an extra life thing where all of these subs that he gets, he forwards as a check, according to him, to children's hospitals. So I need to send people over to him. Raid DA Soccer 6. Okay, I will see you guys tomorrow, 7 p.m. You guys have just the best one ever. I'll see you later. Going out a big dragon victory, such a chat, so true. Thank you guys for being here. Bye, bye, bye. See you later. Bye. Take care. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, 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 bye.